Damn,
Yeah, I can't pull. I can't even pull yours either. We're
Oh,
both just
shit.
cursed.
What the fuck is happening?
What a skill issue, boys. What a skill issue.
It is a
It
skill
is-
issue.
it-
Is
it is a
Twitch go down?
Well, fuck. That's episode 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you for being here for 5 seconds. We appreciate
thanks
everything.
Thanks for it. We're good. This is a good
Okay,
revival.
okay. No, I got. It just it took for some reason like a good minute.
I think it's
just to
because we
pull-
are streaming while we're doing this, so it's a lot of resources for some reason. Plus, you have the virtual cam on. I have whatever the fuck is happening here. Now I can pop out chat. Thank God. Okay.
Okay, yes, like good God.
Let's double check, make sure everything
It
is okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't have streams open while I'm doing. Hi Goku, hi Soup.
Okay.
Why
Let's see.
why is your it reappeared for some fuck
That is
what?
so weird, man.
What? Why
Okay,
are your cameras
alright,
disappearing
so-
and reappearing?
What, mine?
No, the one here on OBS. It disappears
Okay.
for a second, then it reappears. No idea why.
Tito, yo, Reach, how long the hair, me boy?
How
Why is there
long?
what looks like to be
Very.
a Squish Jones? Oh, that's just the wide. The wide will change every podcast.
Very, bro. Very. Letting the hair grow, letting the beard grow, letting
He's got the
everything
man
grow.
tit hair now.
Yeah. It literally reaches
what
my
he
man
calls it.
tit, so
Let's
Pretty
By
cool.
the way, we're getting the multi-stream up. I don't know if Drew got the link yet. I think he
Cover-
did actually. Hold
Yep,
on.
I got it. 1 sec.
Okay,
cover
give me
the
a minute.
man.
I can't open it up on Twitch, so I'll have to type it out manually.
Do you want me to put it
That's
in
the
the voice chat?
No, because I still have to. I have it hooked up. I have the cam's hooked up to Discord right now, so I can't change my Discord window. Is the thing.
Oh. You want me to? Where do you want to put it?
I'm just gonna have to type it out manually. If you already sent it, I'll just type out the link manually.
let me double check to see that I'm live too, because I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I'm
Okay, yeah,
right
yeah.
on your page right now, trying to get your pop out chat.
Okay.
You killed us. You killed the cameras.
Okay, so game on is good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Get
Probably
Don't
good
worry,
call,
Soup. It's
Soup.
okay. Don't
Probably good
worry about
call.
it. Fuck.
Alright.
Who are you gonna
Just for
call?
those that want it.
Ghostbusters?
No, I'm gonna hold off the pilk.
Oh,
So-
do you guys have the multi-stream link so I could just in
Here,
that
I'll
chat?
put it in right here.
Either-
There you go.
Thanks, article on
in
stream.
jar-
Yeah.
Yeah, either the.
What
Hey, Tito,
article
how's
did
it
you
going?
put on stream?
Oh, it was just the first in the line of tabs, the whole Jim Ryan situation.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Right now, we have to make sure things are working
Wait,
first.
where did you guys post the multi-link?
I put it in the Discord.
Motherfucker. Lord. Because if this is gonna get your
I like the idea,
your things to disappear for a sec.
but I'm not gonna.
Here,
Did
I'll
you
also
in
put it
chat? Where'd you put
in
it?
the
Oh,
DMs.
there you go. Put
In
it
this
in
chat.
There we go. There we go. Now I
It's
can
already
make
done.
it.
It's already done. There's no fucking point.
Like, bro, I am good.
Why does
Thank-
everyone keep using that one fucking picture? Who is this?
Can I pin this shit? I can't pin this. Why can't I pin on OBS? Wasn't
This
that
is a
thing
great start.
before?
I love how every cast starts out this way.
No, it's fucking stupid, man.
Let me get my chat commands. I
There
think I
is
have a
something else.
multi-stream.
Thanks,
command
Cito,
already.
for the rename. And now I know I
Yes,
was
there
missing
we go.
something. Where is it? Where the fuck is Blurp? Here's Blurp.
There's a blurb.
Getting the shit in here. Okay. And let's see if it.
Jar, golden
What was the one that
eggs.
you redeemed? Screaming Sheep. Let's see if it works.
Reach. Layout 6. Yeah. Okay. Let me put it in the title now.
Yeah, it works. Okay.
There we go. Yay. I did it. I saved the world.
No, you
He
didn't.
saved.
Shut up.
He saved the stream. Oh, damn.
Let me put it in chat so people know it's
Yo,
there.
Just straight up got him.
Let me. Library.
Cool. Thanks, Stream Elements. There we go.
Thunder Mix. Hardcore. Why not? Play? Shuffle. I need music. I'm gonna put this shit in the background.
Yeah, he disappeared because he went out of his window, Tito.
Ooh.
Because he's a smart boy.
Ooh.
You went out of the Discord window, so
Oh, yeah. Fuck if I know. I was just doing some
ew,
shit
my
here.
coffee's cold now. Fuck, I'm gonna have to get a refill.
I needed
Get
music
that-
in the background.
Get
Okay?
that pilk
So
while you're at it.
I'll get the pilk next time I get up to
Wha-
change the coffee.
there.
I mean, refill the coffee.
Why?
Change the coffee.
Well, you get
What?
the coffee.
I thought for the revival of cast, we might as well do.
No.
That's why I want to cheer.
I'll do a celebratory pilk. Yeah.
Wait, who's doing pilk?
Definitely
Gold and
not
I are
me.
currently doing pilk.
I have
Drew's
the
a
pilk
pussy.
ready.
Reach might be pussy as well.
I don't have soda.
Damn, that's a skill
I
issue.
also don't have
Then
soda.
just have standard milk. Block.
Then just drink
Not
milk.
hard.
We'll pretend.
I'll grab my half a gallon. Fuck it. I don't care. I drink milk all the time. Nothing new to me. Poor creature.
Fine, I'll
Nothing
go
can
get it.
stop me with the milk.
BRB.
But you do have this. You're absolutely right, Tito. I do.
Was that vodka?
It is vodka. We got a little cup for it.
Yeah, I got myself a
This one has a thing on the top on the lid. So let me go get a cup. BRB.
Since everyone's drinking, Golden, do you want 3 edibles?
Very cool.
I got that too.
At once?
Bro, once. Fuck you. I want 20 milligrams. Guys, yeah. The lore of the animals keeps
What a
going.
champ.
Oh man, dude, I can't do that anymore unless the only
Unless
way you
you
can
do it
unless
very
you,
slowly.
unless you really want to give me like some kind of bribe. Like, hey,
I mean,
I'll give you 50 bucks.
it was probably the best sleep of your life, though.
Yes? Question mark.
Okay, there you go. So something.
I
came
just
out of
kind
it.
of, if anything, I just like regret like, oh shit, I wasted like half my days just sleeping because of the animals.
That's fine. That is how you learn.
But it's
Now
a
you know your
learning
limits.
experience.
Now you know your
So-
limits not to take 15 milligrams at once for your first time.
No, I think it's pretty much is my limit.
Yeah, I think 2 is your limit.
Oh god damn you. Okay, fine. I'll just go to the exit.
Are you doing you're just doing a regular playthrough of 2, or you doing Chaos Emeralds?
I'm gonna attempt to get all the emeralds. I never
Okay.
got all the emeralds.
With
before.
save states or no save states?
Neither. If you're talking with this playthrough, I'll try my best ability without save states. I had to use save states on one on the 4th emerald. But I got the rest on my first try from 1. So yeah. All right. Actually, I'm gonna make cheers early. So down the hatch, boys, with the pilk.
Down the hatch
Cheers.
we go, baby. It's been a hot minute since I had some vodka, so this might hit a little hard. Woo! Ugh. Tastes worse than I remember.
You know, actually, Drew, since we got through Cuphead,
Mhm.
now I can hold off, after the fact. But when I do beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Sonic, do you want to do
Mhm.
trades, back and forth with Knuckles, hard mode?
So go through Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Knuckles.
Yeah, because Knuckles is I would say is different enough because you go through different paths and it's basically hard mode.
Mm-hmm.
You be down for that?
Yeah, I'll do that with you for sure.
So, boys, if I don't make it past tonight, you know what happened.
Sorry, what happened?
What happened?
What did I miss?
They gonna got me.
I hope that
Reach it. Wait, are you really taking a gummy?
Yep.
bro.
Hold on. Have you ever taken a gummy before?
5 hours?
Wait, Reach. Can you
Wait,
share
no,
20?
I think Reach is more experienced. You've
No, he's
taken a
not.
gummy before, right?
He
Yep.
has, but
Have.
Yeah, he'll be
I
fine.
don't-
He's
I don't
no
do-
more
I- I
experienced
don't-
than I am.
I don't do it often though, so that's the thing.
How many milligrams is it?
10.
Oh, he's fine.
he's fine.
He'll just
It
be
just-
really mellow. He'll be like, huh,
He will.
you know?
He'll go Seth Rogen.
Yeah, like yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna go pop in. With
Anyway,
the little,
Is anyone
Donkey
ready
Kong
for the
laughter.
poke shot? Anyone ready for the poke shot?
Oh, I already
Yeah,
had my shot.
I'll take a poke shot, a total poke shot. Yeah, let's go.
I just took my pilk shot.
I already took my shot because Cito redeemed.
I'll take
a
the
shot,
caffeinated sips afterwards, Steve. Don't worry. Okay. Cheers to episode 1, version 2. Let's go.
Yo,
Is that what we're calling it?
Season volume 2.
I like
Let's
version
go.
2. Season 2 is so overdone.
that's why I have
Actually-
V2.
Cool
Yeah.
bug facts. This is Diet Pepsi and almond milk, and this actually tastes genuinely good, like much better than the other pilks I've had.
Yeah, I got the standard Pepsi with
Still
standard milk.
sounds like shit. Congratulations.
Just
It does,
congratulations.
Just got a little
Alright.
kick to it.
Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it fucking does.
I also have gummies too.
You want to take
Share-
it
No,
before
actually-
you
share
want to
with
take
the
it?
gang.
Actually, I
Tails,
think I'm all
you-
out of
Tails,
gummies.
you're going
Fucked
well.
up.
I think I'm all
Tails,
out.
You are such a disappointment. Oh my
Nah,
god.
Drew, come on. Before
Alright,
we
let me
start,
take
Bro,
my,
I'm pretty. I mean, I can look, but I'm pretty sure I brought everything to SmashCon.
Got
Hold
me.
on.
Got me.
did
And I
did
never
Missa just
stopped.
drink pilk? Yep, and I took a gummy, so we're going at it.
It's jacked in
Holy
time.
shit. That's a lot of fucking sips. If my stomach doesn't make it through the night, you'll know why. Because I just drank water, pilk, coffee, and I'm
Oh
probably
my
gonna get
God.
wine at some
Dude,
point tonight. So we're gonna
dude,
have
We're
it.
jacking each other off.
It's
You know what I'm
literally
saying?
your concoction 1.5.
At what point do we start
more like
talking
concoction
sweet
0.5,
nothings
since
into each
this is
other's
actual
ears?
things you're supposed to drink.
I have my pen.
Okay, I mean
That
that
works.
works.
Tres leches.
Fine, I'll get alcohol later.
You want tres leches? We give you tres leches. You got
That's
three
the
of us.
flavor of the pen.
Oh,
Oh, it smells so good.
If your stomach makes it through the concoction, I think you'll be fine, Mister. Oh, actually, fun fact. So for a random introduction,
What the
topic,
fuck, Hip? Okay.
oh, you're
Sorry.
playing Sonic,
It's
that's
just it's just
right.
Cheers.
just coconuts. Just
Cheers.
coconuts just killed me in like one full swoop.
But I actually did finally find something that my stomach does not agree with when drinking.
Oh, this tastes so fucking good. Holy shit.
what?
I finally
what did you
found
find?
something the only thing that I found my
Alright,
stomach will
come
not
on.
agree with when drinking is a cold black coffee.
No, even for me, it's like if it's tad lukewarm, forget about it.
No, but this is like straight cold is the thing. And I drank a sip and I almost threw up. I drank through the whole concoction and I lived. I drank one sip of that and I almost died.
Bruh.
Or my stomach did at least. I drank like a whole bottle and a half of
You
water.
can't
just to
die. You
wash
have
that
to
shit
wear
down.
that hat in pools.
Oh yeah.
You have a new,
I do,
new
yeah.
lease
That's
on
next
life
year.
now.
Listen, every time
That's
you
next
go
year.
out
That-
to
I'm
like
doing
a
this every
pool
time
or
I
the
do a
beach or
tournament,
anything,
yeah.
just take it with you.
Bro, I brought it to the accommodations and there's a lake there. I brought it to the lake gift shop and I got so many stares.
As you should.
You know what, let's just make it to the end.
Stairs? Like,
was
how
fun,
did they
though.
look when they stare? Were they like,
Were they
were they
jealous?
like-
Some laughed,
stares?
some were just
they
confused.
really
Like, why would
into
you
it?
wear
Like,
that?
why are you confused? It's the hat speaks for itself.
Yeah, exactly. I think I made myself very clear.
Stupid human.
Actually, I don't know if people can see. Oh, it's backwards on my screen. I'll have to flip my camera around for it. Actually, I probably
Okay.
should since I'm either looking straight forward or the other direction.
Yo,
so let me mirror my
just
camera
flip your
real
hat,
quick.
Jar.
No.
All right, now hell begins.
There we
because
go.
because
Now it
honestly,
looks better.
I never pass.
Oh, golden's in
stage
the wrong
3.
direction too. Hold on.
Good job.
There we go. Now we're all good. Now they can read the hat too. I'm bringing this to my next tournament as well, just to be clear.
Please.
Okay. So are we all Gucci?
Yeah,
Let me get my,
I'm ready. I'm set. I don't know about the rest of them.
Let's
I am ready.
go.
I am just playing the Scenics.
Wait a minute.
Tails, you fucked up. Stop doing that.
They really did.
Bringing
Though.
another.
Get your pen, big boy.
Because I don't feel it, and I should keep hitting it.
Until you do.
Oh dear lord, the
I
fucking
know
bombs.
that was a fucking reference to Smash Gun.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
what you mean when you took your gummy?
So when I took
Yeah.
my first gummy,
Mhm.
it took me about 40 minutes before it finally kicked in, and right about 20 minutes, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't really feel it yet. And Drew was like, oh, you will. And then he was right, because like 10 minutes later, I started
Oh
getting
my
bad at
God.
Smash.
And then I look
Brothers.
behind him. He has this biggest smile face. He's like, and I'm like, Jar, you feel it? He's like, yeah.
I
yeah."
had a
He's like, "Yeah."
I
Do
think I
you
had
feel it?
a delayed reaction with my first attempt. because I had a friend come
Let
over.
me find the.
It was like
topic sheet.
around 9, 10 at night.
There we go.
He told me if you take it now, you'll feel it like in about maybe
my
an
God,
hour or two, depending, right?
Mhm.
Nah.
Um,
I sent a Croc
I
for
did
name.
not.
Oh, that
I
was
did
a
not.
Kronk voice
I did
line.
not
Okay.
feel it at all. Mind you, I took it like around 10. I started feeling it at 4 in the morning.
All right. Well, loads.
Ooh, wow.
Sorry, Drew. I
Mhm.
suck.
Mhm.
What'd you do, Gold?
Okay, so
I have to do a safe state load. Safe state.
Boo,
Bruh, you
not on
broke the
Sonic.
rules.
Boo.
Bro,
Yes,
Oh,
game.
dude, you
Stay-
can't. Hold on. You
Bro.
cannot do these bonus stages with the CPU. It's impossible.
Is it literally
No, it's
impossible?
not. I did it
It's
myself.
no.
I can do it on
Tails
stream.
is so
Bro,
fucking brain
Tails.
dead.
Oh,
Tails,
he's a
dude, look
dumbass,
at the-
but you can still do it.
I bet you
Oh my fucking.
I bet you can. Hold on. You're talking about Tails CPU. You can get all the Chaos Emeralds
Yeah, I can do it. I've done it before.
Oh wow!
I did it for stream.
Listen to this,
dude, hard
motherfucker.
mode.
with just
Did-
Tails with the CPU.
Wow.
No,
Did I miss
Sonic
You
and
know what,
Tails. I've done it
Jar,
before.
why
Look at the.
Jar,
look
why
at
don't you
the
put your money
fucking-
where your
look
mouth
at this
is?
fucking dumbass,
Oh, now
bro.
he
Okay,
said
bet.
he
Next
did
week,
it.
next
So.
week, I'll do a Sonic 2 stream, and I'm not gonna
No.
fucking like stream until I do it.
Oh
It
my
might take
God.
an attempt. That's not as easy
All
as
right.
beating Sonic 1 Deathless. But
Oh, you're not gonna stop
Oh.
until you do it.
No save states.
no save states. No, that's pussy shit.
Okay.
What
You know
calling
what?
me?
Fine.
Okay. Set aside
fine.
a
I'll
day.
do a reload. God damn it.
Set aside a day because I'm gonna be there
Mhm.
watching the entire time.
What day works for you?
Well,
What day works for all of you if you want to see this?
So
then?
I technically start on October 6th.
You could do it
so
during
you
next
have plenty
cast.
of time,
Okay.
big boy.
Oh, okay. How about I could run it Monday actually because I can't do it Sunday because Reach knows why.
Yeah, I know why.
And I can probably do it Monday though. I was gonna play Frontiers, but I'll do it on Monday.
Let's go.
Well,
I'll start it at like 3:00 your guys' time, and I'll just keep going.
After
That's 12 o'clock my
Frontiers.
time.
I mean, now I already kind of believe you, but yeah. I mean, if you
What
want
do you
to.
mean after Frontiers?
No.
With no.
I
dude,
said the
with no
path
s-
to
dude, with no
Frontiers.
save states.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
this-
past the Frontiers.
He's
Yeah,
definitely a man.
we're just gonna skip from Sonic 2 to Frontiers, just like the timeline is.
Yeah, exactly. Accurate as fuck. So
Okay.
I haven't
boys,
played Sonic 2 on stream in forever. Anyway,
it's been a hot minute. Last time we had an actual episode of cast. We're still missing Chris, but the entire crew altogether was late last year, wasn't it?
January.
January.
January?
I think this was pre-golden actually.
So yeah.
Pretty golden.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, for those who don't know me, I am the Golden Knight who plays various games, but mainly I'm like
AKA
a shooter
Goku,
kind of
AKA Wallace.
like the Call of Duties and the Dooms and all that, and mainly
Yes.
like the PlayStation guy.
Yes, he's streaming
But,
right now.
Yeah, and I am live playing Sonic 2.
Here, let me shout him out real
Just trying to
quick
get all
so we
the
play a
emeralds
clip.
because I'm crazy like that.
With no save states.
Do you You really want me to try with no save states? Because honestly, I kind of break that rule with Sonic 1 to get the red emerald, to be honest with you.
It's playing the Mr. Beast Fortnite thing, Golden, that clip.
Well,
That old thing.
Okay, so
Nice.
since then, I feel like the entire crew's been pretty much doing a lot of their own personal things. For example, I was moving, so getting jobs, trying to settle in. I have my own place now. It takes a bit, especially over here where the hiring process is really fucking slow. I think Golden and Jar have been pretty much doing the usual.
Yeah, the status
If
quo.
you guys wanna elaborate more on what's gone on in your lives since then, you're more than welcome to. And I think Drew was mostly focused on his tests, right?
100%, yeah.
We'll let Drew go first if he wants to talk about that whole thing.
Oh Lord. I mean, I basically took the entire summer to get prepped for like a realtor test. Had to take the class, which was 2 weeks, 9 to 5. It was basically like a job for 2 weeks of just like learning. And then I had to pass a class exam that kind of replicated the state test, and then I had to prepare for a state test. So it was like test after test after test.
And just
A gentle save
random
it for when we're
RNG
after
in
this
terms
one,
of
but
how-
then we'll do some after.
which
right
questions
before
are
we get to
graded
these.
and which ones are not. That one I don't understand at all, man.
Oh, bro.
What
Yeah.
tests that do what?
The last one where you said it was
how the
not.
questions
yeah.
are graded while others are not. Like what?
Oh, they don't tell you the questions you
Mhm.
got wrong. They just tell you pass or fail. They give you
Which
a
is
breakdown
bullshit.
of like the topics of like, oh, you got like 5 right out of 6 in this specific topic, which is kind of helpful because you can study in the certain sections.
Well, then you
But that's
said
all they
they
give.
had they took off 10 questions from the test where it didn't count. Those questions didn't count.
Yeah, so it's 120 questions, and then they randomly select 10 and just don't apply them. So they could have been 10 that you got right and allowed you to pass, but they just take it out randomly and just toss
It's
them. Like,
just so.
I don't know why
what
they
the
do
dog-
that.
That is
So they base it
ridiculous.
on 110 questions instead of 120. So, but yeah, I fucking passed that shit. It's over. The
Gentle, I was just gonna
The
say, if you
floor
wanted
can
to
finally
ask the
close its
question, go ahead.
books.
We'll just respond to it after we're done with this.
what do you say, Golden?
The lore
sorry,
is
Golden, yeah, go
finally
ahead.
over.
Yeah,
lore,
no
yeah.
more lore.
Yeah, I mean, hypothetically, if I wanted to take another test, it would be like a New York realtor license and a broker. But the broker's like you basically be the boss, and then the salespeople work under you. But that's like 3 years full time experience before you can even take the test. And New York is like, I mean, I kind of want to get my feet wet with Jersey, so I'm not. That's not really in the cards right now.
God
So
damn it.
yeah, that's what I've been doing basically.
But regardless,
So
once more, congratulations.
yeah, congrats, bro.
Thank you.
No Nick Johnson says congratulations.
Congratulations. Play it, Golden. Play it.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, we're talking about how life's been for real, Gentle. So that was Drew. I guess I'll say with mine since January, well, before in January I had been working. I was at the district. I was able to get a transfer after my boss found out I had a mental breakdown after one of the days. So that happened. The transfer happened. I made it through the year with a much better team. And then I decided that I want to pursue a different career. So I took the summer off. I went back to school for a little bit. Then school didn't really work out. And currently where I'm at is I'm currently in interview process for local joints, jobs for there. Then I'm gonna I'm gonna try online again at next semester. So I'm gonna have a at least a decently paying job or at least minimum wage. And then I'll be doing classes as well at my own pace.
Nice.
So I hope that works out.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm close to getting Gen Ed done. I really want it done at this point.
hey, man, wishing you the best, really. You know, especially after your previous experiences with and the pressure, right? That
Mhm.
used to amount every day. Because I remember you used to hop into VC, and I was your pseudo therapist. So
It's true.
I it sucks. It really does. And I know you're the kind of person who's like very overly emotional, and uh I feel like you may have some type of bond with at least a few of your coworkers, right? And
It
it
Oh,
probably
sorry.
you probably felt a certain way just leaving them. But it's for yourself, your own well-being, your own improvement, right? As long
Mhm.
as you do what you feel is right, and at the end of the day you come out smiling, that's all that really matters.
Exactly. So
Anyway.
you gotta keep your, of course, I think it's best, wherever you're at, it's best to keep your mental health in check.
Oh yeah, I definitely
You
learned
know,
that the
Oh
hard
boy,
way.
why do you think I
But
left New
I learned
York?
it. So Drew,
it-
broken relate.
because if you're not there mentally, then you're not,
Ow, shit.
no matter what you're doing, it's like you're just not gonna go anywhere.
I think something's living in my
Even
stomach now
even
due to all
even
the
best
drinks because my
intentions
stomach just.
Maybe you shouldn't have fucking force
yeah,
fed
I'm
yourself
literally
so
like with
much.
Meat Boy, gentle.
Yeah.
But
I'll be like that sometimes. God damn it.
all right. Well, we have Reach and Golden. Who wants to go next?
Uh, I guess I'll do it because why the fuck not? Let's see.
For that
Uh,
gummy hits, boy.
I feel like last time I spoke about my life, it was around the time I moved out of NYC, right? It was
Yeah.
around there. Yeah. So decided to spend Christmas season in PR with the bros, some friends, some family I have over here. And after about
Oh my
two
god. I
weeks,
really want
because I had my grandparents come with me. They went back to NYC, and from that point on, I was pretty much by myself. Um, and in struggling, right, with finding work and whatnot, I did get a job at a joint where they would make uniforms for like military and shit like that. I didn't last very long. I was having issues with some dude who for some reason had it out against me. Um and he kept instigating, like trying to get me to fight him for no fucking reason. And well, my supervisor was on his side, and little did I know this was afterwards, like about a month or two after I ended up finding out that, well, the reason why she was on his side was because, well, they were doing extracurricular activities on the down low. So to keep I guess her dick happy, she was at my throat. So that's pretty cool.
Damn.
After that, took me about what, maybe 2 more months so I could get an employment as customer service call center. Good job, good pay, very fucking far. It was about almost 3 hours to come and go total, daily. So even if I had like a 9 to 5, I would still be getting home relatively late. Then with traffic and whatever, by the time I cooked, I bathed or whatever, it was already like time for me to pass out for the next day. So I really couldn't
Actually, this
like stream or do much, which is why I had been pretty much like radio silent on in terms of streams for
Yeah.
a hot minute. And a few weeks ago actually, I had witnessed a car accident, right? It was a three-way car accident, and she was traumatizing because one of the people didn't make it. They were impaled. They were impaled, and I kind of needed some time off to get that shit out of my mind because it was
Just process
still
that. Yep.
it was still fresh. It was definitely something that had me shook. Which, by the way, I gotta thank Jar and Sugi if she ever shows up. They were around when that happened, and they were helping me with that. Um, and well, I noticed that they didn't care that that happened, and they were still trying to like force me to go in, even though I really needed the time to like get that out of my
Hmm.
headspace because now I really couldn't focus on shit. Like, I kid you not, Drew. I couldn't get near my car because I was just so shook of going outside.
Yeah, I'm sure. Holy shit.
hmm And imagine driving far away, and then I just couldn't do it. I tried one time, and like halfway through the trip, I just felt nauseous and I started puking on like in the highway. So I really couldn't. Um, but I decided, let me take some time, get this sorted out, and then I'll try and get something else, something where hopefully it's a little more convenient for me in terms of the transportation, right? Because I don't want to be doing a 3 hour drive every day. Um, I got a new job, translator. I start on October 6th, so I mean that's pretty cool. I also have my own apartment now. I was previously staying at my grandparents' house because they don't live over here anymore, and their house was abandoned, so I was taking care of it in the meantime. Um, but now I'm here. Now I'm starting to settle in. I still need some furniture. I'll probably be doing that within the next week or so, hopefully. But yeah, everything's looking up, so little by little. It takes time, but that's pretty much it. What about you, Golden?
Like as for me, I mean, it's really not much in terms of it's just basically status quo for my life, basically, pretty much.
I mean, you did
You
get
know,
your
you
new
know, I
position, didn't you?
you
In between January.
know, I mean, yeah, I got myself a new job. I just basically just work just a part-time job at Wendy's. Because let me just say, I used to babysit for my brother. But let me say, my brother, let me say he did a no-no, not like an extreme no-no, but a no-no regardless.
Hold
You
on,
know, so it's nothing crazy, it's nothing special. I
There we
just
go.
basically just do a part-time job at Wendy's, and I get a decently paid.
Wendy's nuts.
Yeah, I'll definitely get a Wendy's these nuts, and I still need to and reach. I still need to send you a breakfast baconator. God damn it, I suck.
You owe me a baconator, bro.
Baconator.
You really do owe me a
yeah,
baconator.
I
Just like I owe
I
Carb McDonald's if I win his giveaway.
and I owe Drew a Big Mac. Let's go.
You owe me some Blueies.
You know, I'll
Just 'cause
take
I
a
said so.
Frosty instead. How about that?
Louis,
I mean,
yeah.
everyone. I feel
Give me
like
some Blueies.
everyone here owes
Oh,
everyone something because Jar owes me like 3 sodas from Jinx's.
Mm-hmm. I used
Oh
to
yeah.
be 2,
Oh yeah.
and then
Oh
it
yeah.
happened
Actually,
again.
speaking of O's, Drew, you still owe me a drink from my birthday. I don't know if from a Smash Gun.
I owe you a drink.
You kind of sent
What
me a
happened at
green, but
SmashCon that gets into a
it's just kind of like a half joke. It was supposed to be.
Wait,
It was my
I don't
birthday.
remember
Like
this joke.
it was like a few weeks before SmashCon. Like it was my birthday.
Oh, you're right. Well, I gave you gummies instead.
You give me gummies.
That
That
counts.
is fair, and
The
it wasn't.
substance
that is
okay,
very
fair
fair.
play.
exchange.
Yeah,
It was
but that
it was
that
definitely an
an
experience for you,
That
Golden.
was that.
So I mean, you can't say you won't
You definitely
remember.
got me there.
Debt
Starcell
paid off.
owes you with the Fugi.
A
You
what
don't have
now?
to, 'cause
Oh
I don't
yeah, I
really
do
care.
owe you a Fugi. I owe you and Soup a Fugi at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I start drawing again.
Imagine
Which should be soon,
drawing
honestly.
fucking
Bro.
crazy.
Literally drawing right
Imagine
now.
dragons.
So boys,
Anyway,
past week has been action packed, top to bottom, brimming
Oh,
with
yeah.
news. There
Let me,
has been
switch the,
so many things that have
the
happened
topic.
within the past week that
Oh man,
I can
let's go.
hardly contain myself. However, I will do my best and push it onto Jar so he can start.
Let's
sense
get
so much
right into the
sarcasm.
news.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I don't want any
We should have a
reference to that
news
again.
graphic.
I'll make one eventually. First item today. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan exits Sony. And I
Fuck
was noticing
yes.
this. Why
Sorry.
is this fuck yes? Because I don't know much about Sony. So everyone else is gonna have to explain this. On top of that, I was gonna say he kind of looks like a disheveled Harrison Ford.
To be, I
If
mean,
you
to
look
be
at the
fair,
picture of them, which I
like,
think Reach
To be
has on
fair,
his
he's
screen.
already disheveled, but
All right, he just needs
First-
to be Harrison Ford now, and then we got it.
I mean,
Okay.
to be perfectly fair, if I had to say with Jim Ryan specifically, I don't want to say the PS5 is like the new PS3 in terms like from like the first 3 or 4 years of the PS3's life. It's like similar to a PS5. It's just not as.
Are you saying because it has no games?
It really doesn't though.
We talked about this.
Cool.
The PS5 has a very
Listen,
specific
listen,
position
listen,
in the
listen,
industry.
listen, Jar.
But
You could
in terms of
argue the same with any console, right? Like, a
Right.
console
Yeah,
is
exactly.
great
Mhm.
for someone who doesn't have the money, or the space for a desktop or gaming laptop
Oh,
or
and
shit
I
like that,
agree
right?
with
And
that, but for
and
those,
that
that is
is
still an
true.
audience, though.
That is true, right? But
Mhm.
like for people like us, people who are into the gaming sphere, people who
like us, people like us.
constantly
what do you mean
getting
people
new
like
tech.
us?
We get new tech frequently, Drew, at least every few years.
Not a PC. I think I build my
Yeah,
PC again every 8 years or something.
Exactly. But
Eight
but
awesome
the thing is,
years.
we have capable PCs. We play on them all the time. And sometimes, well, yours stutters every so often with Minecraft for some reason, but
Mine?
yeah, didn't your server die every time you would hop out of OBS or some shit like that?
No, it was my whole. It was okay. So the reason I think that was happening, I think I solved the
Mhm.
mystery of that. The reason that was happening had to do with the open network ports as well as the computer being connected to multiple networks at the same time.
Mm.
So, or running multiple networks. So we had the
Okay.
server running, and then I would have Biku running, which uses its own network port. And then I would close OBS, the machine wouldn't know what to do, and then fucking explode.
Okay, so besides that one example,
Mhm.
your computer's still somewhat capable. You still
Yeah, it's
play
pretty capable.
modern games on it.
It's true. It can run Minecraft.
Like for people
an old
like
meme.
us, I don't see the point anymore in modern day consoles, right? it's probably cheaper for us to just
I just have it for
upgrade our
collection's sake, honestly. I
our
have the little
current
boy.
hardware with like better specs than just spending 600 every 7-ish
years.
years, right? To just get a console that will have the same games that we have access to.
Well, I mean, hell,
Spider-Man 2,
there's even
baby.
like a mid-gen refresh, and instantly. I mean, look, I don't. It's just still rumors, but I'm almost certain it's gonna be the case. At least, I'm thinking Xbox is just announced a kind of like a semi refresh.
They didn't
Yeah, it was like
announce it.
a-
They didn't announce it. It was a
got
leak.
leaked.
It was a leak.
Yeah,
Mhm.
massive leak.
Okay, okay,
It had
fair enough.
something to do with a lawsuit they had, didn't it? That
Oh, damn.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
FTC with the whole buying
Activision Blizzard.
Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was some documentation that came out in regards to that, and it was, I guess, showing what they intended to do with their next gen console.
Their whole lineup. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
they
cool.
could still change, right?
but
Because
it's
these
planned.
things are early in planning stages. They're still, I guess, just a thought still, right? Their R&D department probably isn't that far with all this shit. But you know,
Reminds me,
go ahead.
unrelated, but it reminds me of the time Epic got sued, and then you got to see all the new Fortnite stuff that was planned.
Yeah.
Which
Oh.
actually does transition to our next topic, but we haven't even talked about the CEO yet, and this whole thing was about the PlayStation.
But
Oh.
yeah, but with that said, though, with back, especially for the last like 6 months at the very bare minimum, and I know Jim is not the only one who's making these decisions, but I think it's probably
He's
the fair
commander-in-chief,
time,
though.
you know, to have fresh leadership. I mean, after all, he's been there ever since when PlayStation was first launched. Back
Okay,
in
so
Oh,
so
bro,
he's
I feel
he's
like
been
every
he's
single-
been working for them for 30 years, yes, but how long has he been boss?
Probably not as long. I feel like Sony is in the process of doing the whatchamacallit, just the not the rebranding, but the restaffing, I suppose, where they take out all the old guard.
Because I could be wrong, but I started hearing his name a lot more frequently around late PS4 era. Am I wrong?
I thought like
Possible.
was
It's
it like
possible.
yeah, at least yeah, somewhere in the mid
You know who would know?
mid cycle of the PS4. Actually, I gotta
Who would
look
know?
this up. Actually, I'm gonna look this
Google.
up right
Yeah.
now, real quick.
Oh, Google.
Okay,
Uh,
so when did he step into the
When
position of
did
boss?
Ryan-
Step down after 30 years. 30 years with the company. He took over CEO in 2019.
2019.
2019.
Oh,
Okay,
so that wasn't even that long.
the year before the PS5 came out. So, you know,
Oh shit.
So honestly,
So his reasons
kind
became
of-
PS5.
you know,
kinda half
it
explained.
kind of falls in line with like what Golden's saying, that, you know, it
He's
just doesn't
making
make any
weird-ass
sense.
decisions.
Yeah.
I'm
A lot of weird,
I
a lot
gotta
of
be
weird
objective
choices.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, I really gotta be objectively here.
So,
I guess we'll
my
see what Sony
question-
does after this then.
My question is, though, whether or not he's leaving because he's retiring or wants to seek different ventures, versus the people at top kind of like pushing him out.
Well, yeah, I
We
mean, they
can't-
say
we'll
he's
never know,
retiring,
so.
but I mean, that could mean anything.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, this does kind of transition to another topic. What's his name? I have it right here. Give me a minute. Where the fuck is it? Oh yeah.
Very
Hideki
cool.
Kamiya was leaving Platinum Games, and he was like, I don't know if he was big boss or he was definitely their top director.
Wasn't Kamiya the one behind Bayo?
He's behind Bayo 1 specifically. I don't know if he did 3, but he did do 1 and not 2. And that's kind of a meme in his like circle, or whoever's left of it. That is because he's blocked like 15,000 people.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. You can write to him anything and he'll just block you on Twitter.
Yeah, if he has a specific set of rules on how to interact
my
with him on
God,
social media.
why?
The most common being you cannot speak English.
Well, we all
Classic.
get blocked. Very cool. Fuck.
I ironically have not been blocked, but I've also never interacted with him, so I can still read his tweets. And I read it because that's actually how I found out about the news. Is someone retweeted his tweet saying he was leaving. The thing is, though, we don't know exactly. The only thing is we don't know exactly why he's leaving. We don't know if it's for just venture reasons or if he got pushed out again, just similar to
So
the
what
Sony
is
guy.
the official reason that they gave, if at all?
Let's see. It was very vague, and usually, like you told me this. When it's vague, it usually means firing when it comes to these kinds of companies.
Usually, yeah.
So their direct statement says, "We regret to announce Hideki Kamiya will be leaving Platinum Games on October 12, 2023. We are grateful for his creative ideas, leadership, and contributions to the growth of Platinum Games from our start to this very day. We believe he will continue to succeed in his future endeavors as a game creator. We are looking forward to seeing the game industry grow into a better place with him in it, and we wish him all the best for the future."
Okay, and he does
Wait.
have his own statement, which is, as announced on the official Platinum Games X account, I will be leaving Platinum on October 12th, 2023. This came after a lot of consideration based on my own beliefs and was by no means an easy decision to make. However, I feel this outcome is for the best. I will continue to create in my Hideki Kamiya way. I hope you will keep your eyes peeled. They're not really.
They're
Yeah.
not matching is the thing.
Yeah, whenever a company doesn't give a reason for a person leaving them, especially when it's a big profile name like Hideki, it's usually like it falls within a few like little reasons, which are usually he's getting hired by another company which is offering a lot more. Possible, especially with Kamiya's name, right? But you
Mhm.
never know. Or there are a lot of disputes between him and the company. Perfect example was Konami and Kojima, right?
To be
When
fair, that's kind of an exclusive issue where the higher ups themselves fucked it up, and it wasn't Kojima who wanted to leave.
yes, but again, when that happened, there wasn't an
Mhm.
explanation at first.
Oh yeah.
The company just had a statement, said, well, they're leaving, you know, and they'll no longer be with us after this date. And then he also responded with like kind of a sour but still vague message. And then later on, we ended up learning what had gone on between them, right?
Mhm.
Not saying that's the case here, but it's
But it
possible.
could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we'll find
Well,
out. And if it was a Kojima situation, I think Kamiya would be the first to just outright say like "fuck those guys" or because of XYZ. So we'll know the full story soon.
let's see. We got if we're gonna still talk about Sony, they got hacked.
That
Uh,
is true.
uh,
They did
uh,
get hacked.
is
Ransomware,
it 2011 all over again? Question mark.
so
No,
people
Not sure.
people
that
were
was
making that
bad.
comparison. Actually, people were making that comparison.
Which
That
is which honestly is
Mhm.
kind of funny because it's not like shut down. It's just like worst case scenario. It's just information just got stolen. At least
Again.
as far as I'm aware.
We don't know much about this yet, just that it happened.
Yeah, but with that said,
This
it's
ransomware breached
interesting
the
to
company.
know. As far as I'm aware, it's just Sony has not even commented about the hack itself, so it could be potentially like
It
devastating.
probably
That
means it's ongoing.
Okay, so apparently, so they've
Final Sony
launched.
news.
So
Oh.
they've launched an investigation on the group, right? Apparently, the group is calling itself ransomed.vc. And obviously they're this is ransomware. They're trying to sell data. But Sony hasn't had an actual response in regards to the happenings with it. They just said that they know it's a thing that they're currently investigating, but they do not wanna say anything in regards to the matter.
Makes sense. Well, it's sort of an it exists type news. Speaking of an it exists type news on a thing that exists, our final Sony news of the day: Horizon Forbidden West is coming to PC early next year. How do you feel about that, Golden?
Fuck PS5.
I just unwrapped the damn game.
Fuck PS5. No
I'm
need
not
to,
even
there is
fucking.
no
I'm
need
That's
to
not.
my
own one.
PS5. but also
I am
fuck the PS5.
so dude. I'm so pissed because again, for context for the stream, I bought Forbidden West like on Black Friday last year. I like have it in the cellophane for like then
Hold on a
till
second. I'm having a problem.
literally
Give me a second.
like at the
Derby.
very most like a week ago, and not even a few days ago. So Forbidden West is coming to PC, early next year. What the fuck?
Yeah, and you
It's
and you
like
already opened it, right? It's not like you can return
yeah,
it.
I just opened it a few days later. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like, is Sony stalking me?
No,
I
you just
told
take too
you.
long to play
I
games.
told you. Like right now, the
Nah.
PS5 has how many exclusives? Like genuine exclusives?
I want to.
Like
I
5 or
think I count
6.
at least. I want to say 5. I want.
Yeah,
At least I
like 5
count
or
it.
6. They have like 5 or 6 right now. And out of those 5 or 6, like I think 3 of them are VR games.
Something like that.
Mm,
Yeah,
I don't know.
they
I don't
really
know.
have
I don't
nothing
know about.
under their belts, right?
It's gonna be
We're,
okay. So
we're just
Spider-Man
starting to see
2.
that like come to fruition. They're just starting to get off of PS4, which is kind of
Mhm.
wild. But
But here's the thing though, it's already been 3 years, well almost 3 years since their new gen in quotation console came out, right? You
right,
would think that at this point they're already getting near the halfway point of a life cycle. Because consoles now last 7-8 years, right? So let's say that 4 is like the midway
To be
point.
fair, I feel like it's gonna only last longer in the
I
coming
mean,
future.
COVID's also
Mm,
a factor, right? COVID was probably a huge
I
factor.
don't want to
Yeah, but
say
It's gonna be a weird cycle.
COVID also helped the gaming business boom, so I don't feel like that's
at
Right,
least in
but in
some
terms of game
financial way.
development, right? Like I feel like every
Yeah, development
game
was harder, but
was
systems were
definitely
selling.
Ooh.
affected because of COVID.
oh there
So
was
maybe that's why
I
we're
think the
seeing a little
accurate way to
delay of
describe COVID
exclusives.
is existing stuff was doing well, but new stuff was harder.
Yeah.
Obviously, everything
So
slowed down.
it's not to excuse
Yeah.
it, but it's just I mean, it could
Mhm.
make that could be the reason. But at least now we're seeing some exclusive. Like Spider-Man's gonna be like, bro,
I really
Like
don't
that
think
shit's
okay,
gonna
okay,
exclusives are
be
gonna
okay,
be a
okay,
thing in the
okay.
future.
amazing.
No, no,
No
no
pun.
I'm not gonna debate on the quality of the game because obviously it looks phenomenal. If it's anything
Mhm.
like even remotely close to the first one, like it'll sell like
Yeah.
hotcakes.
yeah,
Um,
it's
The
oh
the
for sure,
the
dude.
the issue ends up being, um, would you rather buy it now, right, or wait for it to be ported in let's say a year down the line?
well, is Spider-Man PS? Oh, is the first one
Even
on
for
PC?
me,
The first
like
one is on PC already.
How
Yes.
long?
yeah,
So
rematch.
when?
So this
I
came
Like a
want to
out
year ago, right?
about a
say,
year ago. Yes.
I want to
Okay, so
So
say
that
that
still
took
took a
a year
long
and
time. That was like
However,
that
4
still took
years, bro.
4 years to come to
However,
PC.
remember this: the first game came out when Sony still did not had the initiative
That's true. Yeah.
to port things to PC. Now they are porting a lot more frequently. Um,
yeah.
you know, just a few months ago, we had an almost simultaneous release with The Last of Us remake, right? Um, we had the first God of War come out last year, I think it was, or late 2021.
October, yeah. Yeah,
I
around
believe
October
last year.
or November.
Yeah. So you know, they are bringing their bigger games. They did bring the first Horizon as well to PC, and now they're bringing the second one. And the Horizon Forbidden West has been out what, a year and a half, 2 years?
I want to say yeah, I want to say 2 years. I know it's one of their first Horizon. And let me verify this real quick because I have Steam open. Oh, actually, August 7th of 2020.
Okay, well, it was one of their near launch games. Ratchet and Clank is also being ported, or has been already been
Yeah.
ported. I
That
could
took
be
about
wrong.
2 years, though.
It's out. Yes.
Okay, so
It's one of their
It's
most
now
recent
out, but it
ones.
took about 2 years.
so you know, a lot of their first party shit is being ported. It's just a matter of time before Spider-Man 2 gets ported as well. And
I think
considering they already began this port initiative by the time Spider-Man 2 had been announced, chances are that it won't take nearly as long as it did part 1 to be ported. It'll probably take about a year, maybe 2 at best.
yeah, I'm gonna probably their strategy now. You know, hey, let's just launch the game on PS5 first, and then give it like 6 months to it, and then port it to PC to have those double dips. We got
Yeah.
them.
You're definitely gonna see double dips. I wonder if that's
That's
their
definitely
strategy,
possible.
honestly.
You know,
Mhm.
but
But
even for
for
me,
sickos like me,
like
I can't wait. I don't think I could wait. And also, I
So
prefer
no,
consoles.
like
So
To be fair, the
so
PS5 is still a very competent system. It's just gonna be
yeah.
depending on what you want to play it on at this point. I honestly don't think it matters. Like, I have Street Fighter on the PS5, but I still buy for PC anyway.
like you can take this two
Just
ways. I
depends on what
can
I feel like.
understand where Jar is coming from. Like, hey, for $500, you can get a pretty very competent console.
I mean, it's
Like,
comparable to my PC, actually, and it's way cheaper, too.
you know, especially on like just a system on a chip, no less. You know,
Mhm.
but at the same time, reach if you can, get it confined together to either build a PC or you can basically get just as powerful as a PS5 for just about at the right price.
No, it's more expensive.
Yeah,
But
no.
assuming you-
PCs are most definitely more expensive. That
assuming you
that
can
is
find it at the right
unanimously
Doesn't
like
argue
agreed
price
quality,
for
upon.
each
Yeah.
each parts at the right time at the right place.
Mhm.
Especially
Yeah, you got to
right-
plan it out. It's not like getting it
especially
right out of the box.
especially like right now, like hell, you can
Fortunately,
probably
we are on the price decline due to crypto finally dying, but
like
that's a topic for another day, honestly, because I could go on and on about that.
salute
But
crypto.
regardless,
And actually,
yeah.
side note here, remember speaking of like kind of like with crypto, do you know NFTs? That's basically
Oh yeah,
just
they're all dead.
they're just
They're almost all worthless.
I don't even
there
I
are
don't
just
even know why that was a thing in the first place, because you could
Because
tell
tech
that
bros, that's it.
it was a dead man walking, bro. Like
Mhm.
probably like 2 hours after NFTs
Practically a rug pull,
were announced, everyone was already shitting on it.
bro. It
bro.
was
I've been
not a good
shitting
idea.
on. I've been kind of like looked down
Everyone has.
upon like day one for me. It's like, wait, why they're
Mhm.
buying basic mice with the equivalent artwork for insane amount of money?
Mhm.
Yeah, those monkey drawings
But,
are worth nothing now.
Exactly.
Literally.
I would
But,
say I
speaking
feel
of-
bad for people who invested into it, but I don't. I just laughed my ass off in front of them.
Yeah,
'cause they're all
like
rich
fucking
they
idiots.
deserve. I'm sorry, they
Yeah.
deserve it. I'm
They're all
sorry.
fucking
It's rich
idiots.
assholes. Like, if you have that much money to spend on a monkey painting, like you need to be taxed more.
Why not
I'm sorry.
commission someone and you can actually own it?
For
Like,
real.
bro, I think if you attempted to, yeah, you could like pay an artist to do like a way better drawing
And for cheaper too.
and for cheap and
Speaking of
more aesthetically
paying-
pleasing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of paying, this transitions into our next big topic, which is Epic Games and their two big news.
This was my topic.
So
yeah.
Epic Games decides to lay off 900 employees from Epic and Epic subsidiaries. And how do they respond to this benefit in saving money? They raise V-Bucks prices.
Fuck yeah,
Okay,
baby.
so this comes
I
around
know,
the
right?
same time when someone in one of the creative leads of Fortnite left the company.
I'm wondering if there's a correlation between that, if
Oh,
they
the-
made that
oh,
change, if he was the one who
has
was
to be.
keeping that from happening.
Probably.
I
He was
remember the
probably
Fortnite
like,
community
"No, we're
was
not
like,
raising
I
money."
wonder how this is going to change some things. Hopefully it's for the best, and then
Oh,
it's
shit.
immediately shits itself.
Yeah, so I mean, this is Epic Games we're talking about, like, and they also said that they spent more than they had. So how do they respond to that? They don't fire the people that made that decision to spend more than they actually fucking had. They fire the people that worked on their shit. Like, we're punishing you because
So stupid.
this guy said we gotta up like the licenses for Fortnite or whatever caused the money issues. Like, it's always the worker that gets like the shit end of the stick, and that's why I really hate this.
I mean, because again, Fortnite is just so big, and basically you got nearly
Fortnite
every
makes-
single
Fortnite
IP.
prints money.
It's kind of like
They can budget
what
better.
it's kind of like what else can you really add into the game? So it's like, well,
Well,
think
Fortnite's
we got
only
our
going to
money's
go on the
worth.
up and up, at least for now, and
I
it's
mean,
just continuing to do
But
well.
I feel like you guys are just focusing on Fortnite, and that's very
Oh no, they have more than that.
because they have so
Wait,
much
what?
more
No.
behind it. Like
Oh, they have more. I'm
the
just talking about
the,
Fortnite printing money. As okay.
the engine itself, right? Unreal makes them a shit ton more money than Fortnite ever does. Because
Oh yeah, they have two money makers. I'm just mentioning
yeah,
Fortnite in particular because of the V-Bucks
because like
relation.
they take money from every game that uses Unreal, right?
Of course, every engine creator does.
They I know there are films that use Unreal as well for some of their effects.
Yes.
So, you know, obviously they're getting the cut from the movies as well. These people have money to spare. If they're making a cut like this, I mean, every company does huge cuts, layoffs. I feel.
Yeah, but I feel
in more
like-
recent time, but
Is it justified though?
But yeah, that's what I was getting. I'm not sure if it's necessary for them, considering they have multiple cash cows, and they could
Exactly.
they could
Yeah, because-
probably make up the amount they lost in like 2 days at worst.
Speaking of which, this does kind of go into one of the things I'm most sad about. Is the biggest thing that got hit with this was Mediatonic, the creator of Fall Guys. Almost the entire staff under Epic got removed. And this makes me sad in particular because you exactly know what the story is with this. Or you can point it out. If you've been following the game like I have, pretty much the entire history of them since Fall Guys was they made Fall Guys during COVID, or they released it during COVID. It did incredibly well at launch. About 6 to 9 months into the game, Epic bought them. It became an Epic exclusive, though it was still playable on Steam and on consoles, which was good at the time because we got to see ports everywhere. But Fall Guys is interesting because it goes in and out depending on what updates get released. And since it was no longer making a bajillion dollars, Epic gets rid of them because it's not making a bajillion dollars anymore.
So, but the game's still going to be operational,
As
right?
of as of now, it's still operational, but its future is up in the air. In fact, the
That-
entirety of Mediatonic is up in the air right now
I
because
mean,
Epic was,
yeah,
you
it's
know, one of their
making money,
backbones.
right?
We don't know where the money's
Is
going
it?
because
Is
obviously none
it?
of us
I
work at
mean, it's
Mediatonic.
Because
it's still
like
did,
I
like
I know people
now.
still play it on occasion, but
I still play it.
is Fall
How many
Guys
people on Twitch are
anywhere
playing that
near as
lately?
popular as it used to be?
No, I just said it goes in and out
No,
depending on what update releases. It,
So
it
I mean,
literally goes from people claiming the game is one of the biggest in the world to the game is dead on a very normal basis. In
There are
fact, more than I've ever
3,000
seen any other game.
people, 3,000 people on Twitch watching Fall Guys
That's
right
not
now.
terrible, honestly. But if
That's
you
pretty
compare it
good.
to like the 60,000 it used to be, then it was like, oh,
actually,
game dead.
Right.
well, I mean,
I'm gonna look
it's
this up.
it's not bad, but considering it is a live service game,
Mhm.
that for them must mean it's horrible.
That's true.
I don't
Live
know.
service
I don't
games,
know
you
how
need
it
like
works.
huge numbers, like constantly.
Yeah,
Hey, Cinnabar, how's it going?
Again,
it's
I
hard.
mean,
Honestly, it's hard to
I can't tell per se
tell.
because again, since it's been
Oh, I want
delisted
my
on
pump.
Steam, despite that, at least as of right now, there's about 2,500 people playing on at least on the Steam platform. So I
Well,
don't
don't
know
forget
about
you can't get it
PlayStation.
on Steam
Yeah,
anymore. You haven't
because
been able to for over a year.
despite being delisted, and we can't tell about PlayStation or Xbox or Switch or Epic.
Apparently, it's decently popular on Switch, which makes sense. It's a fun game. It's a party game, so it works for Switch pretty well.
I feel like consoles still
So
have somewhat of a user base
so
behind it.
Yes, in fact, when I play it on a oh, my bad, Reach.
No, I was gonna say I feel like it's probably more on the Sony side though, because a lot of
Perhaps.
people did get the game for free when it released because of Sony. I think they were gifting it as a PS Plus game.
PS Plus,
They
Yeah.
did right when it came out,
Yeah.
and that helped with its boom. It was a very good idea. But I was gonna actually comment. More people play on console in the game than they do on PC, and I can tell you this because they tell you this in game.
yeah, I can strongly believe, and
Um,
like you said, with the Switch, because oh, it's cutesy, it's kid friendly looking, I
Is
don't
it
mind.
is it safe to assume that let's just add all the ecosystems together? Maybe 20K people.
We can make assumptions, but
probably. So like,
oh.
it's
Are we?
not. I would say 10 to 20K. I would say is my
You
average.
feel
I would
because
say,
if Steam has about 2.5K,
and it's not even playable there anymore.
And it's not even
yeah, exactly, and it's not available for newer people to get it. That means that most of its player base has to be Epic, which let's assume
No, most of its player
is
base is console.
no, but I'm
Or you're
referring on
talking
PC side, yeah.
Okay,
Which means that at least 3 to 4K is on them, so that's 7K right there, maybe 8K.
and then you go for console. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
between 10 and 20.
exactly. So that's why I'm saying around 20ish, maybe not
I'd say that's
there,
all right,
but yeah,
honestly.
around there.
Like, people love to say, "Oh, it's not getting 100,000 people anymore. The game's dead," but like, that's a decent player base for a live service game that's been going on since 2020.
Yeah, but at the same time, if it's really doing as well as we think it is, why would you get rid of the talent
Exactly.
behind it? So
Yeah, it
that's not
leads
a
me.
good
I
look.
think
Well,
the
I
reason
mean,
is because it's not making that bajillion-dollar COVID money anymore.
I mean, yeah, like I think it's just Epic, oh, it's not Fortnite, so let's just let's
Not
get rid of
Fortnite.
them.
Get rid of it. It's not Fortnite. It's not Rocket League. Get rid of it. In fact, Rocket League seemed to be doing. I'm not saying it's dying, but like Rocket League isn't making its prime money anymore because they started including the Fortnite, not the Fortnite, the Rocket League Battle Pass with the Fortnite crew now to try to get people to play it. Because Epic, I know, has spent more money into Rocket League than they have Fall Guys, and they really don't want to get rid of Rocket League.
So they probably don't want to get rid of Rocket League because there is a scene besides like your general audience.
Isn't like a
but-
tourney
yeah,
scene
yeah,
around it?
exactly.
Yes, there's a comp league.
Yeah, exactly. It has a comp league, and I feel like they probably don't want to get rid of it because of that. Because
Yes,
if
that's why
they're-
the Overwatch
if the game
doesn't die.
if the game is able to survive, right? They will technically have 2 comp games under their belt. One which is their most profitable game they'll ever have, and then the second one which may not be as profitable but still popular enough.
Serviceable.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's interesting. Honestly, there's no way to know unless we're part of these companies, but from the outside looking in, it's kind of frustrating.
I guess we'll have to
But
pray for Fall Guys.
I know you guys don't play it, but I
maybe we
personally
need to
play it
all
quite a
play
bit, so
Fall
I'm
Guys
hoping
and
to
I
each
tried to
spend
play it
250
again when
bucks.
Turtles came out, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I would do this by myself. It's fun with friends, but by
Oh,
myself,
it's more
I'd be
fun
like,
with friends. I'll say
but
that. Most battle royales are.
you could argue that about any game. You could get the
That's
shittiest
true.
game
All games are
Dude,
more
possible,
fun with friends.
as long as you have a
110%.
crew, it's gonna be enjoyable.
I like to play it solo just because I like the platformer Mario Party-esque kind of vibe to it, which is both games and game/genre I've always enjoyed, and I think that's why it connects with me a bit better. Plus, I like customizing the funny bean.
"Tip."
You just wanted the
Just my kind
Miku
of game, I
skin.
guess. I didn't get the Miku skin. I got the Winter Miku skin, but I didn't get that during when that battle pass was being run.
I did
I'm
want that
sad.
Dragoon skin. That Dragoon skin was looking pretty
Did you end
cool.
up getting Turtles?
No, I did
Drew?
not. I tried it for a
Okay.
little bit. I'm like, am I gonna play this? And I played a few. I'm like, all right, I won't get
Yeah.
Turtles. I'm probably not.
Bummer.
You see, you
Oh, well.
should have thought that with Fortnite.
Nah, if Turtles come to Fortnite, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's an
it.
instant for
Yeah,
that's an instant for Joe.
Drew was like, you know what? Fuck
Today is
$50,
actually the
take
last
my
day
soul.
of today's the they don't have the costumes anymore, but today's the last day for Turtles on Streets. So I know we're playing Streets later, but if
Oh,
you
they
want
have a
any
limit for
Turtles
that?
stuff while we're what?
They have a limit. They set a date for that?
Oh yeah,
for
it's a
the
collab
event?
event. Yeah, no collab event's permanent.
Yeah, those turtle fits were weird. They're like
Oh,
20.
those were dummy expensive,
Are
but
they
they're not
$10
there anymore.
each?
They were something stupid like that. I wasn't gonna buy it.
And the skins didn't look that great,
They
honestly.
were for your avatar as well was the thing. They were kind
Yeah.
of like how the KO City ones looked like, except KO City
Yeah,
is
but
intentionally
KO
goofy.
cities look way better.
Yeah,
They did
at
look
least
way
they
better.
actually made, effort. Okay, I gotta look this
I
up.
mean,
then,
the
the
Street Fighters
Turtles.
ones were efforted. They just were not very stylistically sound.
Team and T.
That's way overpriced.
Yeah, and the price they were doing was ridiculous because
Way,
I think the
way,
other thing
way,
is
way
KO City was
overpriced.
free to play at that point, and you know,
$20
Streets is
for
still
the
60.
4 turtles.
Yeah. hmm
I mean, that's fine, you know.
I think they even had a bundle where you could install it with the Turtle stuff with KO City as well for like a PlayStation, I think. But yeah, so that's just saying. But yeah, for Streets, one more day to get like the emotes and stuff. So which I think is somewhat a little more worth it, and you can get that within gamer and stuff. So
I'm surprised
that was the better
that
part of
was
the product.
announced a while ago. That was around Evo.
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, right now they actually have a comp event going on right now. Speaking of comp,
Yeah,
for
that's a
Streets.
long collab.
Oh, they definitely put their money where their mouth was with that, but they just didn't have the costumes run for forever.
Well, speaking
But you
of,
can still
'cause
hear Luke sing the main theme in the lobbies right now.
you can hear what?
Luke sing the Turtles theme in the lobbies.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
logged in since that, but
Oh, we'll log in today, hopefully. I'm hoping for that.
yes.
Yeah, cheers.
There's something with Capcom that I wanted to bring up, that the president says game prices are too low, and it's kind of relates to the conversation that we had.
I did not include that into the topics channel, but yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, I gotta piss.
And
Sorry, guys.
I'm divided on that opinion, right? Because I can understand how game development has increased, right? The price behind it throughout the years. They're getting bigger teams, they're getting, they need a lot more equipment. They're hiring a lot more people to be able to make these, and development time, right, has been longer than it's ever been for a lot of these AAA games. So I can understand to a certain degree the whole, games could be priced a bit better, I guess, on their end, so they could cut even though, let's be honest, it's Capcom, they're not really missing money right now. They have Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, other IPs that are just
Yeah.
printing money for them right now.
Yeah, they're doing really well with just those
mhm,
franchises.
but in
with
in
the
a
Streets and
in a general
the-
sense, I can kind of get it, but at the same time, like, as a consumer, I don't feel like it's fair for them to say that when a lot of these games have other ways of monetizing, right? A lot of these games are live services, or have multiplayer aspects, right? They sell you cosmetics, they have microtransactions, they have all this like extra shit. Street Fighter has a battle pass technically, that's a lot of money that they're getting, right? Besides the entry point price of well, Capcom still hasn't charged 70, so they're still on the $60 mark, but still.
They're going to, though.
But yeah,
they're definitely going to.
they will eventually, but at least for now, right? They're still on the cheaper end, which, thank you, but you guys are still making your money elsewhere. And your franchises sell a shit ton, so it's not like you guys aren't reaching your goals. You guys aren't cutting even. That's bullshit. You guys are definitely.
Hello.
So yeah, that's why I say I'm conflicted. I agree up to a certain degree, but then you guys make your money elsewhere. So why do you give a shit?
I think it's just the timing because at this point, all companies are just raising price just because
everybody.
they can.
It's just because it started like. Sorry if I keep interrupting you, like because like recently, like listen, because Sony and Microsoft are increasing the games to $70. So Nintendo increased like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, for example.
Nintendo already did that. Yeah,
and
that won't be the last one of theirs either.
And it seems like a game like has the like a battle pass, even the ones you for $60-$70, you have to have the battle pass like every single.
Capcom already has a battle pass game.
Yeah, Street Fighter. I literally said that.
No, I'm not Street Fighter, but every game. I mean, so it's like kind of like everybody's doing it.
Not every game.
I just hope the guys the trend. Because with Sony doing with the increasing the pricing with
so then here's my weird question: how many of you, like, if you get a genuinely good product, right? How much of you are willing to pay $70 though?
If I know it's gonna be good.
It really depends on the game.
Yeah, if I'm convinced that I'm gonna buy it, but the 70 is gonna hold me off a little bit. That's why I've held off on Mortal Kombat, because that's too much, and I don't know how much I'm gonna play Mortal Kombat. I'm already playing Streets.
Yeah,
and
but you
that's
also
the good thing.
You also said you wanted to double dip on MK, so that's kind of on you.
I'm gonna double dip when it becomes
More
when it
of a
goes to
joke,
GameFly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It just depends. Like again, if some people want to spend the $70, let's say on this.
Here's, by the way, finally got my outro.
Cheers.
Let's go. Like Zelda, for example, good on them. But in terms of like, production, even as big as Zelda, I just don't see it because there's, way more graphics intense games, still kind of here and there, still releasing for $60. Well, Zelda's like, it's not like, at least in theory, not that intense. But again, it could be a big game. I never touched the Tears of the Kingdom, to be fair. But
to be fair, Zelda's more about the gameplay than it is
exactly that. I feel like the whole graphics debate at this point doesn't really hold any water for anything. At this point, I feel the end result of the product should be indicative of said price point, right?
That's why I just had the disclaimer, to be fair. Like, I have not touched it. I don't know how big the game is.
Because I know we can all agree that since Tears of the Kingdom runs on the exact same engine as Breath of the Wild, it reuses a shit ton of assets, right? Despite there being a lot of newer things as well. Now, for people who have played it, I haven't tried it yet, but I've only heard great things from it about it. And I feel like $70 is a fair asking point for that game. I would argue the same thing as I have not paid $70 for Street Fighter 6, but I feel like it would be worth it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I haven't paid $70 for it. But if they decided to start charging $70 for it, I wouldn't be against it because I feel like it is a complete and very well designed product.
Plus, if they make an
And again, I don't really necessarily have a problem. And like I said, I have not touched it. I mean, hell, there's even DLC for Breath of the Wild, like what, maybe for like a DLC pass or expansion pass, whatever, for like $30 more.
There's 2 expansions. I don't know how much they cost though. I don't care.
I think it was $30, but either way, I think eventually I get with inflation, so we have to be at the $70 as the standard. Eventually, okay, understandable because everything is increasing anyway. So. But still, I mean,
I was gonna say in terms of Street Fighter, I was gonna say even if they make an Ultimate Edition, which they probably will, I won't be surprised or discouraged if they charge $70 because that's still a better deal than buying the base game and DLC separately.
Yeah, clearly
for new peeps too.
The thing is that the line that I draw, I can't even think English. Yeah,
edibles hidden.
The line,
let's go.
I stutter all the time. The line, the point where I draw the line is, if they are charging $70 for a product and it is not up to snuff. Perfect example. The new Jedi game. It came out. It was
Jedi.
Yeah.
It was a buggy mess.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say because game itself, it seems fine.
Game wise, it was good, but it was a lot. It was very.
Redfall.
I was gonna say
now it seems better.
Redfall came out a few months ago, and it was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Redfall.
and it
Ugh.
was $70. That's not worth the price, right?
I mean, hell, I
Like
mean,
things like that, I would completely argue against price increases. FIFA, NBA, games like that, fuck that. That I don't understand why that's 70. It's the same game
I feel like the
every
only
fucking
sports
year.
game actually that doesn't go full
Mhm.
gotcha $70 ridiculousness is MLB.
And
Partly because that's Sony.
okay, but
And I
like
think it is still 70.
but the games aren't that different, like release after release, right? They're
No.
usually the same thing.
I
So
I will
games
say the
like
benefit of the
that,
doubt that
I would say aren't
Mhm.
worth the price. I'm sorry. Continue.
I don't think it's worth it. Oh no, go ahead. I don't think it's worth it, but I will say to the credit of the show, they do continuously add new features each game. But they are still $70 updates. I would say you might as well have the single service now, charge the new updates as DLC packages.
The reason why they probably don't do that is likenesses with any uh players they have in the game.
Oh, I mean, I don't mind them removing old content from the game. Take it from me, I play rhythm games, they do that all the time with those.
Yeah, but that's a community that's used to it.
That's true.
Now,
Well, I mean,
now put something
well,
like that in a more mainstream audience, you're
I
gonna
was
have
gonna
people up
say
in
also
arms.
they have the collections of the old games, so yeah, removing content from that's gonna be a problem, and then that's gonna cause problems, probably more piracy with that as well. So
Yep.
yeah, I didn't think about that. Anyway,
I mean, honestly, with games, like we have so many resources to like know if a product's good or not. You'll
Mhm.
yeah,
know,
we'll find
right?
out like literally like the day
And
of that game's
I
like
mean,
launch.
I've
yeah,
adopted the mentality for like the past what 4 or 5 years already. Um, like watch different people review the product. That have early access to it. Have
Mhm.
like at least maybe 4 or 5 different sources. Compare between all of them, right? So that even if you don't know exactly what you're gonna think of the game, you have like a general idea of it's worth it or not.
and that's on you. That's on the consumer then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, also the fact that like if you wait like a month, games are heavily discounted very quickly. So this 70 thing is like really only affects like the hardcore of the hardcore, I feel.
Mhm.
I
Um,
feel like it's bad for first party. Anything that's third party
could
would
be,
eventually
but I f-
decrease.
I feel like it wouldn't benefit. It wouldn't hurt first parties because usually first parties come like when you buy a God of War, when you buy like a new Spider-Man or
Mhm.
whatever or Horizon, you know the quality is going to be like out of this world. So
Mm-hmm.
like
If it's
people
made
are
for the
willing to
system
pay the
it's
price for
designed
that.
But I
for. If
mean,
it's made for
hell,
PC,
like
expect a little bit worse.
if I may say, as much you guys hate the idea of remaking the part one with of the Last of Us, I mean, at launch
Right.
was
They already
PS5,
did twice.
but for the most part, it was flawless on PS5 at launch. But PC, despite being cut down to $60, at least at launch, it was a fucking disaster. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm talking about launch games, bad launch games.
So
Um,
even PC ports, at least from my experience, it's up in the air. You
PC ports have always been up in the air explicitly because there's so much different hardware you have to design a game for. It makes it difficult for most teams to be able to design for a PC. Not excuse, but I will say it's more difficult than designing for a console with very specific specs. It is still possible. Not all PC ports are shoddy, but I can understand. And when it comes to like a AAA thing, of course they should make it good. But that's my reasoning
But
for
it should.
why
But at
not
the end
every
of the day,
PC port is up to
especially 'cause,
snuff.
like nowadays, that sorry, if like
Oh yeah, go ahead. No,
since
it's
they're
fine.
all just PC, essentially a PS5 and the Xbox consoles nowadays, they're basically are PCs in the end. It's just a different.
Yeah,
Basically,
that's what I'm
just
saying. But they have a single spec, so that they're easy to develop for. You know exactly what you're going into. For PCs, you could either get um, a potato, or you could get like a masterclass combination of parts, that kind of thing.
yeah. There's a million different combinations to be.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
That's the
uh,
problem, and PCs have always been hard to develop for, and from what I've heard, but
I'm
I don't credit me on that
But
because or put me on that.
I feel like the whole shipping a broken product for a PC thing is more of a recent issue though. Because
It's definitely happening a lot more, but
yeah.
at the same time, there's a lot more parts coming out in more recent years
And how
because
many
the
people are able to
range of
buy it
PCs is bigger.
and how many people are able to buy these parts, to be fair?
Exactly. Also, something that I know you're probably gonna bring up, but I think also isn't excusable is compression issues.
Yes. Fuck. I want to say fuck most companies for this.
Nah.
The only companies that I've seen so far that do pretty well with compression, Nintendo, because they need to fit everything they can into the fucking little microchips, and and Capcom. Capcom's done pretty good with their compression, but
Street Fighter's still like 60 gigs, I think, though, right?
no, it was like 40ish.
Oh, it's not.
It was like
Oh, well, that
30ish
actually
or
is pretty good.
40ish, yeah.
That actually is pretty good.
So
If I recall, Resi
considering
2
it,
is
yeah.
still pretty big, though.
We can check that out right
Resi
now.
2 is still
Actually,
big. I can, yeah. Let me go look at it.
yeah,
right now.
Google it
I'm
right
probably
now.
not
You know what's something I thought about the other day?
Mm.
I guess going back to the price thing, Smash. The next Smash is probably going to be a $70 game.
I'd say it's worth it though.
I'll buy it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
definitely, dude. Ultimate's worth 70.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I've been
shit,
playing
it's
it
only
like
25 gigs. Bruh.
crazy.
What?
That's actually really good for
Well,
a
Wait,
Resi
well,
2
wait,
game like Resi 2.
Smash Ultimate is only 25 gigs.
No. Street
No,
Fighter.
Resi 2 is on PC.
Oh, Resi 2.
No, Resi 2 is. You told me to look it up, so I
Yeah.
did. Smash is like 10 gigs, I think.
No. It
No,
was.
it's big. It's like
no.
Oh, it's
It was
bigger?
actually
Oh,
a
okay.
lot smaller. It was 6 around the
Oh, it's smaller?
release. It was around 6
Okay.
when it
That's
released.
what I remember. I thought
so-
it was 10 because it was 6 when it was released.
Yeah.
Because
So
I remember that
But-
number.
considering the
14?
DLC, it's probably 8.
Oh, 16.6
What now?
Okay, that's a lot more.
for Smash Ultimate in
I
2021.
guarantee you most
I
of that's audio
It's
files.
a lot of DLC, for the past couple, for the first
A lot
couple
of
years.
those. A lot of those are probably high quality PNGs for the spirits.
To be fair, they only added 10 spirits per package on DLC, so
To be
and then
fair,
a couple of updates.
how many spirits do they have in total though? Because the base game had a shit ton.
A lot.
Yeah.
Case game had 1,000 something. It was like close to 1,000. Now it's like 1,200, I think.
I don't know. I don't care. It's just a
Fuck
lot.
it, I don't know.
The OST.
Okay, anyway.
That has all the
I was gonna say
fucking music,
uncompressed
too.
audio files is probably the
What
biggest
do you
one.
mean, bro?
Okay, so a little bit of a quick news then. Before we move on to the next section, because I think we've kind of stretched out the news for a long time, which is not a bad thing, but it's been fun. Jedi 3 is confirmed by the voice actor,
Cool.
so that's cool.
That game is fun.
Unity, which is still which is title of the stream, but it's still a working thing. Unity is kind of, but also not kind of backpedaling on their whole thing. We don't really know, and
Wait
it's
to be seen.
kind of confusing, and they're still kind of making stuff.
I
for
feel
it.
like they'll back down to people's outrage.
They're gonna
'cause it's-
definitely,
It's
yeah.
a firestorm right now.
There's no way.
But it's developing
no
is
way.
the thing. Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch is garbage still.
They're
I'm
gonna
not
fix it though.
surprised.
They said.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they're gonna fix it.
No, no,
yeah.
I don't know how you
yeah.
fix that.
Well,
Yeah, they're gonna fix
I'll-
it.
don't you just miss when they used to like work from scratch for porting games to a new console instead of just
I don't know how the development is, but
But the thing is, from the get go, everything surrounding Mortal Kombat 1 has been dog ass. Have you seen their trailer for Switch?
oh yeah,
It's
yes.
literally using the Steam port, and you could even
Wow.
see like a little notification for an achievement from Steam on the corner.
yeah. They Scarlet Violet cursored themselves.
Jesus Christ, man.
And they charge
But-
you, and they charge you $70
$70. It's not even
$70 on
discounted.
Yeah.
that one. I'm waiting until that shit's 20 on Switch before I get it, and then we'll see how bad
Bro,
it is.
it's
I'll play
never gonna be
unpatched.
20 on Switch.
What do you mean?
The funny-
most Mortal Kombat games get pretty low.
The funny
Yeah, but
thing,
on Switch though.
the funny thing
Yeah, they
about
have.
this
I think
entire
11 just
situation
costs like $10 right
is
now. on
that
Switch.
you have people blaming Mortal Kombat 1's performance on the Switch, and I feel like at
No, it's
this
not.
point in the whole Switch argument, if a game comes out and it's running like that, it's not a matter of the console, it's a matter of the developer, because everyone at this point knows like how far the Switch can go, or at least has a general idea, right? If you're not able to get your product running decently for this console, just don't announce it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Hell, even the
I think-
delayed entry would have been better if they had more time to work on that part.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not
Um,
gonna do that.
but why side
Yeah.
they can definitely do better. Definitely, because again, I mean, especially for a fighting game like because there's competent games, like
Oh yeah, there's a
even
lot of good
for
fighting
like
games on
from
Switch.
last year, like for Doom and The Witcher,
Ouch.
even
Oh yeah,
like
those were
games
impressive
like
ports. Yeah.
for Switch, of course, like with Smash Ultimate, for example. Like I think Smash
Not
Ultimate
exactly
is
a
a better
port, but
looking
yeah.
game. Is it a better game overall? But in terms of
Oh,
even looks, it's
100%.
better. Like I'm sorry, am
Okay.
I playing like I feel like I'm just playing an upscale PS2 game.
Not
It
even. I feel like
that's
the
a
PS2
Not
Mortal
definitely
even.
Kombat were
PS2.
better.
Almost looks like a PS1 game.
Mhm.
Have you seen the
Okay, and
animations?
finally, yeah,
It
I've
seems just the
seen
graphic, but you're
some of
talking about
the
like
I've seen some of
animation
the
stuttering and
specifically.
crashing.
Oh, bro,
like
dude, I need to
you
go
punch
down.
the guy, his head comes off, and like he's like frozen in place. It's like in the air, suspended. Like it's
Mhm.
kind of funny.
That's why I want to play it because I want to see the
okay,
funny
I-
things.
Have you
got-
seen
okay.
Have you seen Johnny
Jar, by the-
Cage's deadass stare?
I'm not gonna buy it. Don't
Like
worry.
when-
No, but I'm saying by the
See-
time it's discounted, like they're probably gonna fix it.
Oh, I'll play it unpatched.
Like-
You can still
well,
do that.
I think you can do it on patch.
On
That's
Switch, at least,
true.
if you play single player, you can play it unpatched.
That's true, actually. You've thought about this.
Finally,
Or
Oh, sorry, I
Or
interrupted.
actually, no. Well, let's get to SmashCon, and then I'll buy the game as well. Then we play locally.
Oh yeah, we'll bring it to
unpatched.
SmashCon and I'll make sure
Have
it's
fun,
unpatched.
guys. Wasting
Finally,
SmashCon with
the best-
no game one.
Oh, sorry.
Go on,
We
go
start
on,
going
go on.
with our lives.
I'm
That's
just talking shit.
Finally, the best news: the writer's strike ended in victory for the writers.
They got more concessions than they originally wanted.
I know, and
So
it's great.
I'm not very knowledgeable about the whole situation. I know why it began, and I know that it's been an ongoing battle for a while. But as to the resolution, does anyone have like information on everything that they were guaranteed or at least promised?
I think they were promised everything they had laid out before, which was known information plus a little bit more, but I don't know. Unfortunately for me, I don't exactly know the exacts. But
So yeah, I mean, I know
go
a
ahead,
little
Drew.
bit about it because I've been following it pretty somewhat close. So they basically wanted protections from AI, right? So now they can't. Now, originally they wanted an AI to write a complete story and then have writers like come in like on the cheap and then fix it.
execs, by the way, not the
Apparently
writers.
they can't.
Basically, quote unquote,
Apparently they can't do
replies.
that now. Better pensions, healthcare, all that stuff. Residuals with streaming, because if your show is popular on streaming, the actors, writers, they get nothing basically. So now it kind of works like streaming kind of works like TV, as like if your show's popular on Netflix, then you'll see income from that. So it's like, it's catching up to the modern era basically.
Yeah.
And these are things
Mostly
that
all
they
good things.
said. Sorry, these are things that the
I was just
company
commenting.
said that they would never do. Like they made a hard like we want AI to replace these people, and then that just shows you like the power of like unity.
Well,
Like
what
as
AI
you
can
Just
really
gotta
do.
take Jimmy Fallon off the air for a couple of weeks and
No,
watch
not
those
exactly.
No,
millions
please,
fall.
he can stay off the air forever as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm just saying, like, because he's a cash cow as well. So
He's such a fake human being.
we're talking about cash cows.
Automation. What is that?
Fuck automation, and
There are people who would.
sometimes. But yeah, I think that does it for the news today.
No, we still have.
Oh,
one
wait, we
that
got one more, but
that
wait,
I've
there's
been
more?
interested in. Yeah. All these video game Netflix adaptations.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So
Let's see. We got Devil May Cry and Tomb Raider from this week.
yes, this week they announced Tomb
Tomb
Raider
Raider's such a
anime
weird one, man.
and a Devil May Cry anime. Capcom already has the what was this one? The Onimusha anime also coming out soon.
That's also true.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually really soon.
And we already have Konami with Castlevania.
That's technically Western. Hey, Sue.
But it's still a video game IP.
Oh, it's a video game IP. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying anime specifically, so I was like, yeah, it is an animated video game show. You are correct.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm wondering if this is gonna be like the new trend, where it doesn't always have to be Netflix, right? But companies are just gonna start doing adaptations on these video games, because for
Honestly,
a time, and I know you're familiar with this, Char. A lot of gotchas and shit like that do get shows, but they're usually like very shitty, very low budget, no substance, just like their games.
True.
But,
Except for Granblue, for some reason, people love that.
No, bro,
and
Granblue went
Precon.
fucking hard, yeah.
Granblue went hard and Precon went hard for some reason.
and Precom did go hard, right? And
I like that one. That's a cozy show.
and I was wondering if this is just gonna be a new thing going forward. Like, who knows? In like a few years from now, suddenly we have Nintendo saying, "Oh, now we're gonna have a brand new Kirby show," or "Oh, here you go, you have your Fire Emblem anime,"
Yeah,
or some
new
shit
Kirby
like
show.
that. Or oh,
To be fair, the OG Kirby show's fun too. So
yeah, the one
Kirby
from
anime.
what was it? The
excuse
early
me.
2000s.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kirby right back at you, and then Kirby name I
King
forgot.
DDD is like
Kirby,
some
a
fucking
Kirby
mob boss
anime.
with that
I'm gonna
robe.
be honest though. I really like DDD from the show. He's my favorite interpretation of DDD. He's just goofy.
From Right Back at You.
Mm-hmm. I love the way the voice actor does his character. It's fun.
He's the announcer of Pokemon Stadium.
No way. That's some range actually.
I'm just gonna correct
Damn,
that,
I like
but
Pokemon
yeah,
Stadium
I'm
now.
pretty sure. Nice.
Let me double check that everything
see.
here has been covered. We already mentioned Fortnite, PlayStation, the Epic Games,
It was everything. I just did a double check.
Dubs,
So let me-
Mortal Kombat. We did slightly mention the new Xbox. We mentioned Netflix shows. Forbidden West coming out next year.
Oops.
The ransomware, Camilla leaving, the Unity situation, the writer strike. Yeah, we're
still love
pretty
you,
much
Sony.
good on topics. I feel like this is a good moment to mention this. For those of you who are in a way out server, Jar my server, we do have new channels available for you guys to add topics that you guys are interested in us talking. We, depending on how many they are, we may not be able to go through all of them, but every week we want to see what you guys are interested in, and we'll include those into our new segments, or whenever we're just talking about different topics throughout the week
I
that
was gonna ask
we
you.
thought were
Oh, my
interesting.
bad.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I keep jumping the gun. I feel really bad.
You're good.
I blame the caffeine.
Dude, we all been doing this all night. So at least so
True.
far, anyway.
That's just literally our interactions. Drew, I was wondering if you were gonna do this as well. I was gonna actually ask you. I think it'd be fun for your
Yes.
server too. Yee! Add a topics channel.
Oh, you want me to add topics for that? Okay, I can do
because
that.
you're a
Yeah.
member.
That way, I guess on your side
your
you can
crew
see
can
what
help, yeah.
people want you to talk about, or for you to include for future episodes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. I shall do that.
Now we're on the topics section. I'm not sure if everyone brought a topic, but I brought a topic that we could talk about, and I know we mentioned this a little bit. Let me see. Crap, I lost my document. So I have one topic. What is a game crossover you would want to exist and why? In the same vein as something like Marvel vs. Capcom, or whatever the heck Phoenix Wright does half the time.
Like in terms of like a fighting game, or just a
No,
crossover
just
in
anything.
general?
Yeah, like what franchises and what genre would you want the game to be?
I would like to see a Nintendo versus Sega fighting game.
That'd be
Huh.
fun, honestly.
The
They both have good
clash.
repertoires.
Imagine the 2D fighter Nintendo versus Capcom.
Bro. Oh my god, they could call it the console wars.
Yeah, people have actually been wanting that, but it's obviously not going to happen.
Nintendo not fun enough for that.
But
who would be the
they are being more easy with their IP. Like they have a Mario movie now.
True.
Like they're thinking about doing a Zelda movie. Like maybe they'll branch off with more stuff and stop being, the amusement park and
Have you been to the amusement park yet?
No, Curb went to it and he said it sucked.
Well, Curb went during the height of the popularity, so that's a problem.
Well, I mean,
But
it just opened, so
that's a problem.
it'll
but
be
they should have
good
been
in
more
like
transparent with it anyway.
2 years or something.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cars Land was like that at Disneyland. I'm a pretty big connoisseur of especially themed amusement parks.
Yeah.
And I've been watching the Mario Land, seeing how that's been. I've been watching it. No, I've been seeing how reports on it have been lately.
Carefully
I have
watching.
eyes in the sky. Always watching Wazowski. I think if I'd pick one,
My-
I would love to see. This is gonna sound silly, but I would love to see a Disney versus DreamWorks fighting game. It's funny you mentioned fighting games.
Disney versus DreamWorks.
Yeah,
Disney versus
because they've
DreamWorks.
always been at
Ooh.
each other's throats, and I think that'd be fun to throw into motion. But they're all
Yeah.
Disney's also a company that's not fun.
Pretty much
I
for,
mean,
like, the
if you
longest time, too.
if you were to go back in time and tell my young self, listen, there's going to be a Nickelodeon fighting game, I would lose my fucking collective mind. And that now they're like releasing the second one, and I'm just like, I don't fucking care. Because
To be
it
fair,
looks.
that second one is actually trying this time, and they have actual
I
money
know, but
behind it
it
this
just
time.
there's something off with the gameplay and the sound effect. I'm really spoiled by Smash. Smash has really like
I
spoiled
feel
me.
like that's the biggest problem is
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
Smash players.
It's
Like
just our
it's
go. It's just our go.
it is their second attempt, so it's their melee, right? Because like the first Smash is different than the second, and the third, and the fourth. So like if
And
they
also
kept going
shit.
with it, like hopefully it's better. But I don't know. There's
I
something
feel
about
like
it.
I
I'm-
feel like it'll probably be better in the first one. At
Oh,
the very
yeah.
least.
Yeah, I feel like in the first one they were just throwing shit on the wall and seeing what worked, and
Yeah,
this time they're
yeah.
actually putting
The
genuine
first
design
one
into it.
was pretty much a glorified beta. Compared, when
Mhm.
you put it next
And
to
I
this.
guess that's why I'm kind of burnt out from it because I bought it day one. I'm like, I'll give this a shot, and I played it. This is fucking crap. It's really janky.
I'm happy Garfield is a shine, and his shine is his 1978 style.
I'm glad they have voices. Like the moves
Yeah,
actually are
exactly.
reflecting like the show in a very impressive way.
Mhm.
I saw the Angry Beavers. They look
Yes.
pretty cool. They're basically like Mithra Pyra.
I was gonna say it's funny you can say the Angry Beavers are Pyra and Mithra, and no one would
Basically.
understand unless you gave context.
Yeah. So I mean, people love that shit. So hopefully it gets better, and they have a bigger budget now. So I mean,
Mhm.
they actually added the other two turtles, which is just like, why would you add
What do you mean
turtles
other
and
two?
not?
Oh, there
Wait,
were only
what?
2 in the
Yeah,
first
There were
one?
why-
only 2 in the first game, and now they
Oh.
added the other 2 in this game.
Damn.
Did
Isn't
you
April
not
also
have
playable?
the other turtles?
What was that?
Isn't April also playable?
She is, yeah.
Oh, so the turtles are literally Nick All-Star's Fire Emblem. Cool.
Hey Smash, how's it going, bro?
Kind of, yeah.
doing good.
Shredder was DLC.
Oh, so they really is then. I
Well,
think they have
granted,
more
it's
rep
their
than
biggest property.
SpongeBob.
It's kind of like
That's
the
true. No, SpongeBob's their biggest by a long shot.
but yeah, SpongeBob
No
is a lot more
shot.
popular.
yeah,
than
but
TMNT.
Turtles is like
No
Turtles like a
shot,
close second, I'd
bro.
say.
I'm so
The
pissed. I'm so
Turtles is
pissed.
probably their biggest third party then, I would say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, what would you say is second then?
So, what you mean? Nickelodeon's second best?
Yeah. Not quality-wise, like popularity-wise.
What are
I don't think
their
Rugrats
what
counts
what
anymore,
what are
honestly.
their what is
No.
their like longest running show, or what are the current shows?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Well, yeah, but we're looking for second best, right? So we
Second
gotta see
best?
what our options are.
Turtles third party, yeah, but first party.
Yeah, Turtles.
I remember.
Probably one of the
Probably was-
newer shows that I'm not familiar with.
I would say if
Probably-
it's popularity in general, probably Loud House.
Loud House.
At least at the moment in time, yes.
Yeah.
Although it has to be discontinued, I would say for the second longest. I keep thinking Fairly Odd Parents. It keeps popping in my mind.
Second longest they ran was Fairly Odd Parents, yes, but that's done.
Yeah,
But that was like-
Actually,
that
is there
died.
any
But that's-
Fairly Odd Parents rep in Nick All-Stars?
The license rights are a nightmare for that show.
Oh, really?
For what?
Okay, interesting.
It's
Fairly Odd
almost
Parents?
like a third party at this point.
Damn, bro.
basically.
Well, Fairly Odd
almost.
Well,
Parents?
probably because Butch Hartman owns it now.
Huh.
I think he
Well, I
owns
mean,
all of
he-
his
he's
shows.
not a part of like the network anymore. So
No,
he
no.
can probably
You don't
No,
have to
he-
go
he-
through him.
he-
It's a
he
company owned
wholesaled.
thing now.
Hmm.
But if they got Timmy Turner, that would be a big deal.
Yeah,
would
'cause
say-
they don't need the IP.
would want-
They just need a character. But the thing
Yeah,
is
it's
that
Honestly, I would
character.
say if they were to add Timmy Turner, make it Timmy Turner and make it a trio with Cosmo and Wanda as well. Have them all as one. Sorry,
don't-
Reach, I totally
Mm.
stepped over you.
what I was gonna say was even if they just have Timmy though, they could still like work. Butch could still work with the show, right? All he needs to do is just a new story without Timmy, and that's
Oh, we're
it.
talking about the show now.
Well, yeah,
We're just talking about the game.
The IP, yeah.
yeah. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the IP in general, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if they want to revive
Yeah,
that.
if he wants to revive the franchise, he can. He just doesn't need Timmy. He could
Yeah.
add a different character. I mean, he has Chloe, an example.
Fairly Odd Parents Chapter 2.
The shitty Mary Sue that I told you about the other day.
That seems like they'd be jumping the shark though.
Yeah. It'd need to be a new person.
Yeah, it wouldn't need to be a new person. I feel they could do
Yeah.
it.
If we're going to talk about third-party IPs, though, outside the Turtles, I feel like the only comparable IP that Nickelodeon has that's third-party is Garfield.
Garfield,
Who's consistently been
Yeah, and-
popular
and-
since 1978.
Even then, like
that's your
he's not that
Fox.
popular nowadays though. He's like a nostalgic character.
Well, same with the Turtles, but look at where we are now.
No, Turtles are not
No,
nostalgic. They're still going.
No. Like maybe the 2004
They just released a
Turtles-
movie.
Maybe the
true,
2004
but they're
Turtles
still releasing
were
Garfield stuff.
nostalgia, but After
Okay.
that,
But on
no.
the
Oh, you
scale
think
of
they're
that,
back now? Okay.
Yeah,
Also,
they're
Smash,
back.
yes.
Have you not seen? Why do I hear myself twice?
I hear an echo. Yeah.
Hello?
No, well,
Testing, testing.
do you know what
No,
we
I think
need?
it's done.
For
Okay.
Nick All Brawls 2?
No,
So
what?
Fortnite?
what I was gonna say was
Action League now.
Actually,
just wanna do that
unironically,
once.
do that.
that is
Do that
a
unironically.
Nickelodeon IP.
Bro, I need a
Mhm, they can
Kablam.
do that.
If there's a Kablam character in Nick All Star 2, I will probably play that game.
Actually, yeah,
They've been
Kablam's
doing
pretty
deep
good.
cuts for this roster, so I wouldn't be shocked if they
Kablam,
did do
baby.
that.
I love Kablam. That's the reason I started drawing.
Do they
That
have
was my
a
basic version.
whatchamacallit? What's the one?
I didn't know.
Chalk
Actually, I
Zone
didn't know it's
character yet?
Well, actually,
What character?
Chalk Zone.
Chalk
Chalk
Zone. Do they have
Zone.
any Chalk Zone reps?
He's
no,
talking
no.
about Rudy. No, I don't think Rudy's in the game.
Oh,
No, that's a
bummer.
deep cut.
But Rudy,
They'll do
would,
it. They've
Rudy
done
would
that
be the
already.
Steve of this game, though, because he could draw anything.
You and your fucking
Yo.
Steve, man.
S tier Rudy.
Think
I'll
about it.
play
Think
it then
about
if
it, right?
if he acts like Steve. I'll play it.
His whole power is that he could draw shit and make whatever he wants. He's a gimmick.
Bro, if you can just
character.
hold B and then start drawing shit on the screen, then I'll do it. I'll play that
he's
character.
literally a gimmick character because you could just make
I love
setups
him.
with
I
the
like
things that he
he-
draws.
Yo, that's my guy. Anyway, I'll probably main Garfield though.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about getting the game?
Garfield's the fox of this game.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I know they are. That's why I want to learn him. Also because it'd be funny. But I'm thinking about it just because they're impressing me a bit more. But I have to see what it's like when it comes out.
I feel
I'm
like
not day wanting it.
if I decide to get it, I would do it after a price drop, which
The,
is very likely.
The gameplay actually looks a bit slower and more controlled because the other one just like
Yes.
you're just kind of like jumping and wave dashing all over the place. I didn't know
That
what
was
was
the
going
problem. They tried to make Melee again, and that never works. I
It
cannot
seems
think of
like-
a single time trying to make Melee again has worked.
To be
It seems like
fair,
it's slowed down like
isn't that
Pitfall.
like the template that most companies go for whenever they make a Smash clone?
Yeah, it's because Melee's popular competitively and they want a competitive game. But they don't understand Melee is not a competitive game because it is a functional game. Melee is a competitive game because it is barely held together by duct tapes and dreams, and the community has made shit out of it that companies could not hope to replicate. Not just because there's wave dashing.
It was a happy accident.
Yeah, exactly.
Counter argument: Project M may not be company funded, but still.
It's fan made though.
I was gonna say it's made by Melee players with a Smash engine existing already, so they didn't have a lot that they needed to do.
Project M is the real Melee. Got him.
You know what? I'll say
you,
that. I'll
you know
say
what?
yes to
Yeah,
that.
I would agree to that.
It's
Mhm.
it's the
I'll
it's the
accept
true
that.
Melee.
I still have yet to play. I played Plus, but I haven't played M before. Plus is fun.
Don't bother. Don't play M. If you hate Melee, don't play Project M.
No, if you
Really?
hate Melee, play Project M. What do
I
you
was
mean?
gonna say I feel like it'd be the opposite.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was saying.
I
Because
don't like
it-
Melee
it-
because
it-
I
it
can't use
controls-
half the
Wait,
cast.
didn't you?
It
You just
controls-
agreed that Project M was the true
No,
Melee.
okay, wait. I agreed that it is
Uh-huh.
the true Melee. That
Okay.
does
But it's
not,
still Melee.
That does not
But
mean
don't play it.
exactly. That does not mean I recommend people play it.
Really?
It
okay.
has
Hmm.
the
Kinda
same. It
contradictory,
has
isn't
the
it?
same type of movement as Melee.
No,
So-
it's more refined.
No, I think they did a good job with it.
Yeah,
To
I
me,
don't know, Reach.
to me, it felt the same. I used to play a lot of Project M in college.
Who'd you play?
For me,
You know what? I'm gonna have to play it, and I'm gonna have to give my.
You know what? Sure. Why don't we parsec it one of these days?
Yeah, I'm down for it. M or
Okay.
Plus, because I can do either.
I
Okay.
have Project M. We could probably do that. Or actually,
let's try
I guess
M
we could-
first,
I
and
guess
then
we
we'll
could
do Plus
find it.
later.
Yeah, I would have to emulate it. What am I thinking?
We'll have to parsec it
The-
anyway.
Barca.
I don't even think. I don't think M works on most. Oh no, M does work on hardware. I know this because I have somebody
It
right
should
here
work
who,
on
you can't
hardware
see it.
because that's where I used to play it.
You will,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Something in
Plus
terms
works
of
on
like
hardware
parsec.
actually. The one that doesn't work on hardware super well is what's the one where they have like a bajillion characters? Infinite, Smash Infinite. That mod.
I've never heard of Smash Infinite.
Yes.
Smash Infinite is a
think
mod
that's
that
one.
runs on the Project M as a base, and it just has a bajillion stages and characters, most of which go over slots, similar to Ultimate modding.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
Basically
pretty
a mod
much
pack.
just them reusing a lot of models and moves for some of these characters.
Yeah, that one suffers on hardware. It will crash a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. But they've
It's
still
added
workable,
so
but-
many fucking characters though.
I like it. Oh no, I love that. That's my favorite.
Are
version
they
of Brawl.
well made though? 'Cause that's the thing.
Okay, so a lot
Depends.
of them are using like official models for reskins, I guess technically.
Mhm.
with very minor adjustments. So I don't feel like
There's
most of
about
them are going to
20
be
new characters,
optimized.
though.
Yeah.
I would say it's like 20 new characters, mostly reskins.
Mhm.
But you can
Okay.
have an entire Marvel team, so
That's
it's
true.
a new Marvel. Like you can literally have Hulk, Spider-Man, Deadpool, and I don't know, Iron Man fighting each other. I think those are all characters you can play in Infinite. If we're talking Smash mods, another one I definitely want to check out is Remix for 64.
Yes, I've been wanting to do that for a while.
My God,
Um,
Caesar inducing colors.
Or are you playing Sonic still?
Yes, I finally got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh,
You
you
have no idea
did?
how many-
Oh, you save stated though.
Yeah, you have no idea how many load states I had to save.
Yeah, he's a
Christ.
Small judgment there. He's like, oh, you save stated.
I mean, would you
True,
not
though.
judge
Dude,
a
no,
safe
if I had to-
save,
dude,
bitch?
Dude, if I'm gonna have to do save states, I definitely gotta practice. No way, no shot.
Well, yeah. First of all, you
Easy
can't
shit.
have
Anyway.
tails.
But Plus looks fun. I like Plus because it attempts not just to be melee, but it attempts to use 64 strengths and refine it, and then also add new things to it. But I'm wondering how far they can go with it before they just run out of 64 resources.
I feel like isn't it more an issue of spacing in the cartridges, or is that
Yeah,
fixed?
that's the biggest thing. I don't know if they want it to be emulator only eventually, but I think right now they want it to be hardware adjacent as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, that means there's going to be a limit.
Usually these Smash mods are intended for console usage. So,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in 64 games, like 8 megabytes tops, or 16.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think it
look it
was
up right
like
now.
maybe 16 megabytes at most.
4 to 64 megabytes, actually.
Oh, okay, well,
Hence
cool.
the name. So actually, it has a decent amount of space. It's just not
Still,
no PS1.
Still, the point is, like, you fuck around enough, and you're not gonna have enough space to add more shit to the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, most of the existing new characters are also clones, so
Yeah, I guess
they have a couple of new ones though, like Conker's new, maybe a few others. Most are either ports from other games or clones, so they can reuse code. But yeah, it still looks fun though. I just like that it's a refined 64, like a better 64, which I already don't mind.
I was never a fan
Yeah, it
of
looks
64,
legit.
but honestly, it's because of the controller.
I was
Maybe
gonna say,
yeah,
that's my problem too.
maybe if the 64 had a different controller, I would enjoy. I would actually enjoy playing Smash 64, but it's not a thing for me. So
You could
Sorry.
use GameCube for it.
doesn't
Well,
feel
yeah, on emulator we can. Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
feel right. Besides, isn't 64 emulation still kind of wonky after all these years?
No, it's pretty much solved. It's pretty much solved. I think they solved it around COVID, actually.
Around COVID. Okay.
COVID was a huge buff for emulation. There was just so
No,
much development in emulation at that point.
I
PS2
mean-
went from normally barely playable to mostly playable.
So to be
Or
fair,
mostly solved, actually.
people had more time, and like
exactly.
the retro market was also getting too pricey, so they had
You
more
are
of a reason
correct.
to.
Yep, exactly. The reasoning is correct. That it happened is, a fact.
Hmm.
Oh no, the drink hitting.
Buzz getting you?
A little bit. I have a caffeine and a buzz right now, so I'm on HD vision.
Do we want to talk about the game month?
The HD.
Oh yeah, let's move on to that. So everyone's gonna present, if they have one, they're gonna present a game that we might play for the month, and then I'm gonna spin a wheel, and then we're gonna see what it picks. So let's go in order. Drew, what's your game that you're presenting?
All right, so Ghosts and Goblins on the original Nintendo.
You're a
And-
sadist, but also I accept it.
Right. Well, my
You-
idea
you-
was
you-
not
you
to
are
finish it,
right.
but to see how far either of us or anybody else who wants to participate can go, because that game is notoriously hard, and I'd be very surprised if anybody got to like the second level.
Hot take, I think it's harder than Battletoads in my opinion, which is the notorious hard game
It's
for
up there.
NES.
It is for
It
sure
is.
up there. So they have a remake on Switch called Resurrection, which actually looks beautiful.
It's actually a good game.
But in this case, I guess
Yeah.
the easier game to access is on Switch Online. So
You know what? Honestly, if we pick that, I will stream that. I will stream attempts of Ghosts and
I
Goblins
will
without
also
a
do
guide.
that. Yeah.
I'm totally down for that.
Okay, so then Jar,
No save state.
what's yours?
I'm going to present an old channel meme that I never beat, but I did play. But I want to actually kind of try to beat it if this gets picked. I'm gonna present Swagman on the PS1, which is basically Eidos' Luigi's Mansion but 2D.
Do you have the emu?
The emu, I will present the emu and the ISO to those who need it if it gets picked. But I actually have it on physical, and it was one of the weirdest finds I ever got at a retro game store because I could find almost no listings or information about it when I found it. Because no one fucking cares about this game, but I want to play it again.
Well, clearly somebody did.
If Swagman for PS1 has one fan, I am one of them.
It's called Swag.
All right, who wants to go next? It really is. That's why I bought it. It's $20 and it's called Swagman.
Okay,
Why
so
not? What's there not to love?
So let's go JAC'D order, which is we already had Jar, we already had Adru.
Yeah. So
Chris is in here. So do I go or does Golden go?
Technically, you go because I'm 5th in line.
Yeah, Golden's number 5.
Yeah, you're right.
Technically, you're number 2, so you should have gone before Drew did.
Ready? All right. Right. Yeah. A for Anthony. Well, never mind. I'm just.
That's our real names.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm indecisive if it should be because I don't want it to be anything like super long either. Anything that you guys have to
be
take
fair,
too
we
much
have
time
a
to
month,
play.
so don't worry about it. We can play it offline too.
Yeah, but knowing a few of us, we might maybe dedicate a day to it or two online.
Right.
I'm indecisive if Treasure Island on the PS1, which is easily emulatable, or Klonoa.
Which one? The original or the remake?
Whichever.
Or the Wii version.
Because at least
they're all very different games.
In terms of content, is the same though.
You gotta start with the first one.
Yeah, let's just do GameCube. Easy to get as well.
Wasn't it a PS2 game?
Wait,
or
I thought
it was from around that era.
You're right,
Yeah,
it's
it is
Sony.
PS2.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, was it like the original Klonoa on PS1 and the second?
It should have been an All
something
Stars.
like that. It's Sony. I know it's Sony. Wait, is Klonoa an All Stars?
Technically,
should have been.
Klonoa is Namco.
I was gonna say it's Namco, not Sony.
Yeah, it's Namco.
But people associate him with Sony.
That's true.
I guess he would be a third party.
You know what? No, fuck you all. Treasure Plan and PS1. That's what I'm sticking with. Yep.
Oh, Treasure.
All right,
Planet?
Golden. What's yours?
Okay. Okay. I was gonna originally get thinking about Castle Crushers, but if we're gonna be strict with that definition, like it's either gonna be easily emulated or NSO. What I'm thinking like some kind of Castlevania game, either 1 or 3. But I'm gonna stick with 1. I don't want to make it like.
Is that on NSO?
I think it is. Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Is it not?
I could check real quick, but I don't think it
I feel
is.
like it's gotta be.
You would think, honestly.
It's not. Oh, but it's because it's in the Anniversary Collection. That's why.
There's no. I'm sure there's a Castlevania on NSO.
I think 4 is on NSO, if I recall correctly.
Isn't that the one from the SNES?
Yeah, Super Castlevania SNES. 4. Yeah.
But if you want to play and Castlevania 1, that's really easy to get on an emulator. NES has been solved for like 30 years, so.
Just let you know, just to verify, I want to say no.
It's not on NSO. I just checked.
That's weird.
Okay, so then
I know.
So then, which one do we go with, Golden? One.
I'm gonna
stick with the
original Castlevania.
Okay.
Castlevania 1.
Okay, so let me get the wheel out. We're gonna get the wheel of wheels. Oh, it's on my Sonic one. Give me a minute.
Trust me, honestly, like I said, it's a shame that because I do want to do a co-op like Castlevania.
Oh, we'll play Castle Crushers
Castle Crushers, Castlevania. Goddamn, what's all the castles?
Castle Crushers.
I love. Do you know my name is Golden? I love castles.
This is true.
Okay.
Hey, Salary, how's it going, man?
Salary? How's my hair?
Castle Crush these nuts.
Me.
Castle Crush these
nuts. Let's go. All right. So I'm gonna spin the wheel, and we're gonna see who it picks. And you can tell who it is because my face will flash the color. So I can't lie about this. We got.
Your face will flash the color.
Your face is white as shit. Whose option was that?
Oh shit. Well, it didn't flash the color, but it just got dark is what it did. The winner was Golden, so we're playing Castlevania 1.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, shit.
Castlevania.
I guess now I gotta start the Castlevania series.
Hey,
Another
it's a good series. I think you'll like it.
Let's go.
The thing is, that
Castlevania 1's one of my
was,
favorite
I was
games.
eventually planning on getting to it, but I'm just
Mhm.
gonna do it a little
Meant
bit
to
later.
be.
Yo, Reach, if you can do Castlevania 1, if we
Uh-huh.
can, here's a challenge I'll present all of you then. I will
Hmm.
gift anyone 5 subs who can 1cc Castlevania 1 by the end of the month
What the
without
fuck is 1cc
save
mean?
states. No continues. No
Okay.
continues, Castlevania 1, no save states, preferably without a guide, but if you want to use a guide, I'm not going to fault you
Give
with
me
5
3
subs.
or 4 runs.
Mm,
I think it's a little harder than that,
I
but I
know
think you can
like
do it,
some
Reach, honestly.
strategy, but
Mhm.
but
I think Reach is going to do it. I think all of us can do it. That's why I'm presenting it, and I'm going to.
I'm definitely down.
If
for
I
a
do it,
challenge.
I'll just
But,
I don't know, I'll treat myself, I guess.
Make it a little annotation in our group chat or something, and just slap it on there so we can see it.
Let me see. Oh wait, shit, I can't do this on here because I gotta go to my phone then and put it in.
Yeah,
the,
go on your
topics
phone,
channel.
idiot.
because I do-
Yeah, you're gonna
My
close our
phone, my
cameras.
phone.
Can't see our beautiful mugs.
1cc CV and
I need
get
better lighting. Jesus fucking
5
Christ.
gifties. 1cc no SS.
I mean,
No SS and get 5 50s.
it's not.
No
I mean,
gifties.
really, it's
I
not a
think
bad
I'll
idea. I
just end
mean,
up playing
I
the
have
game.
this. It's not the best idea. It's not the best reach, but I have this USB. Like you can actually find on Amazon or eBay for like $10.
So you see, right now my priority is getting more furniture for that house over getting equipment. So
Trust me, I do. I think it's perfectly valid.
Hmm.
You know,
either
just,
way,
get your furniture, but it's just
what I'm planning on doing is I'll probably get myself a desk lamp like what I had when I was in NYC. I got those like for dirt cheap on Amazon. It was like I think $15, and it's a lamp that also charges any USB devices you have. So I thought that was cool, and it's LED, so it would be pretty good. I'll probably just get another one of those.
Alrighty.
But I'll respect the
well,
challenge. So basically, as if you were playing on the original NES, no
Yep,
save
you
states,
gotta.
no rewinding.
Well, not only
no
that, you have
nothing.
to 1cc it as well. No continues.
If you get game over,
Because you can
just
do continues on Castlevania. That is a thing you can do. I've played this game before. One of my OG NES games, actually. back when I collected for
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I feel like I could probably end up doing it after a few runs. Like since I've never played it before.
I don't
obviously
think
the
you're gonna
first
get
one.
it on one day without a guide.
No.
If you want
Obviously
to use a
not.
guide, then we'll get it
Obviously
on one
not.
day.
But maybe a week.
I think I'll honestly, I think out of the epic gamers in the group, since I think Reach is most used to brutal games, I think he's gonna do it first. But unless I do it first,
You're
because I've
giving
never
me
done
too
it
much.
before.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're giving me too much credit.
Oh, are we fighting each other now to who gets there first?
Dude, you don't know.
You want me?
How about this?
try?
Whoever, I'll make an app end to this then.
I'll
make an
try.
app end to this then.
I'll try.
I'll make an app end to this then. Whoever does it first, I'll play their game on stream.
Motherfucker, you already have to play one of my games. Why the fuck do I want
I know,
you to play
so you'll
another
get
one?
2 then. Now you'll get 2.
Nah, I don't have incentive.
Hold on. So do we have to do it this way, or is it just play the game or do this?
It's just a challenge.
No.
You play,
This is a
you
challenge.
can play the
not an
game.
addition
It's kind of like a jar challenge.
It's a jar
This
challenge.
is one of the jar deals.
It's a jar.
The
okay.
jar
Yeah.
challenge. I'll just start
The jar
making
deal.
challenges with the
All you had to do
Yeah.
is say jar challenge.
Deal with the jar. The jar.
All he had to say was that he drank before he made this deal.
Fuck you, I haven't even had 1 glass yet.
Can someone clip this, by the way?
Please.
I already put it in the chat, if anything. Okay. I'll get my good side then.
That'll be you looking for the clip later, making it.
Nah, I'm not gonna clip this. Someone else's job.
Either way,
I'll clip it.
You said that you posted it on the Discord, right? So we should be fine.
I did.
Yeah.
I literally just posted on Discord. So no
that'll
one
be a
else forgets about
reminder.
it.
If anything, I even have a
Guess I'm
bot
playing
that
Castlevania
does
next week.
reminders in the server. So
I'll do weekly Castlevania streams until I get this, and then once I beat it,
I'm only gonna stream it once. Every other attempt is gonna be behind closed doors.
Teehee. I'll make sure you record it then, because I'm gonna need a. I was gonna say I'm gonna need evidence then. So if you're gonna do it behind closed doors, make sure you record it, or else I'm not gonna give you your gifties.
Oh no!
You
I'm
would
referring
cheat
to
your way
like the
through it.
practice. I'm practicing
Oh, the
behind closed
practice.
doors. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
And then you'll stream your attempts.
actual one would either be when I'm in VC with you, and I could probably show it to you through there.
Then I can
Or I could like actually stream it on Twitch whenever I decide that that's gonna be the day that I'm gonna put you in your place.
bet. Well, in terms of the cast schedule, just have any closing topics, and then we'll go on to the game part of the night. But I gotta piss first, so I'll be right back.
Very
Talk
cool.
amongst yourselves. I'll be right there.
Amazing. So let's finish this before he gets back. That way he looks like a fucking idiot whenever he does. I don't
Fuck you,
think...
Sony, for releasing Forbidden West on PC.
Yeah, fuck Forbidden West. I don't think we have much else to talk about in general, right? Or do any of you have any last minute topics?
So
I don't know. I think we're good.
Okay, so yeah,
know-
we're good with that then.
Um,
Thanks everyone for.
if I may,
Go ahead.
if I
Golden.
may ask, because I mean, did you guys really talk about what games you guys been playing recently?
Oh yeah. Weren't we gonna do that?
Did we say
know-
we were gonna do that, or was that just like an idea?
I
think
thought we were gonna do that, but it's just
I mean, if
It's
you
either me or
want,
Bad idea,
I
though.
mean, fine. I guess we'll continue until Jar
before
gets back.
before Jar gets back.
Yeah, well, he's here. Fuck. Never mind.
What?
No, nothing.
I delayed it. Let's go.
It's in the concept article.
Yeah, it's in the concept, but are we?
For some reason, we skipped it. It's like the first thing, and we were like, oh. We're not
Oh
gonna do it.
shit! Yeah. Do you want to talk about that momentarily?
Fuck.
What? No,
Yeah,
no.
I-
Do you want to just go get gaming, or do you want to talk about that a little
No.
more?
The
We
issues that,
can-
the
we
issues
can-
that
we
you're
can-
already
we-
back and it's too late.
We can definitely.
What are you
like,
fucking doing? It's on VOD, so.
I've done
We can-
nothing. I'm innocent.
We can.
All right, I'm watching the VOD later then.
Okay, go ahead.
We can-
An extra view for us, baby. Woo.
Let's go.
Streets.
I thought you said you were gonna fucking talk about what you.
Oh,
played
I
this-
was wondering what you wanted.
My
Fuck you.
fucking idiot.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Lord,
Anyway.
I gotta put up with this shit on the daily, people.
Best
Put up with.
friends forever.
Have me.
That
He
is
laughed.
that is a very big loop that you're jumping through, Golden.
Bro, dude, you two are kind of like the founders of this group.
Oh, we're founders of the group. Doesn't mean we're best friends.
You
We can be, though, if he
Why
says it.
why do you think the letter J and the A in Jack'd are together? It's because we're trying to kill each other, even
I
in the
wonder.
even right up there.
Oh, kill you with
Oh,
this pen.
that's what that means.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anyway.
I know where you
um,
live. Remember that, Jar?
He does. I know where you live.
No, you don't, because remember.
Oh, that's
I
true.
moved.
Your address changed. Fuck.
Yeah, this seems like a healthy relationship.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know where you live.
um,
No, I know where you
So what
live.
what have you all been playing lately? Like either on or off stream?
Preach.
I guess I go first since if we're going in Jack
Okay,
order.
fine. Go ahead, asshole.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say reach. Well, I'll make mine quick because right now I'm doing Doom 2016 on stream. I'm doing what's the other one I've been playing on stream? I'm gonna start Baldur's Gate 3 soon. I haven't done it
Oh,
yet.
you
I was
are.
gonna stream it, but then it didn't work for stream. So I'm gonna probably play it offline, and I'll give my updates later on. By the way, we were gonna talk about compression earlier. That game's 180 gigs on PC, so that's fun.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the biggest
What?
game of my own.
And that's just the base game, bro.
What?
That's not even
More-
DLC.
Bruh.
what I'm
And then
saying.
I have this little beauty right here, little emulation
What?
device. I get to actually show it off. It's called a Retroid Pocket 2S, and I've been trying to see what works on it. And while I'm doing that, I'm actually doing another playthrough of Pac-Man World 2, and it actually runs flawlessly on that thing as well. So I'm happy about that.
Oh
like a
my
charm.
god, invisibility.
And it's
Oh,
a
we're
fun-ass
happy
game
for
too.
you.
I know.
Pac-Man
That's a
World
product
2.
I'd recommend if I'm to be a shill for a second. If you ever want an emulation device, 2S is a good system to have.
Shameless plug.
Anyway,
Well, even though it's not really the same
next is
definition.
Reach.
It's Jack'd order, baby.
Mhm.
Fuck phone. So I've been
I hurt my neck.
playing a few games lately. As well, Golden, Drew, you both know. I recently started doing Cuphead with Jar. First time playing it, right? So I want to experience the game as it is before I do anything crazy like you two dumb fucks and doing your challenges. So I'll probably get to doing one eventually. I just want to enjoy the game first.
Oh shit.
Also, you're thinking about doing a challenge run of it.
I'm
Oh, we
thinking
definitely
of it, yeah.
Okay.
There is Cold Steel 4. It is a JRPG that came out in, I think it was 2020 or 2021. It was one of those 2 years. Got it on PS4, dropped the game because life happened, and then I got it on PC again, and I dropped it again. And I got it on PC when it came out like half a year later. Dropped it because again life happens, and now I'm getting back into it, and now I'm near the end of it. So far great game. Huge ass cast for a JRPG. So you can make your own teams, and when you're at the end point of the game, there's like a solid 50 something characters that you can choose from, and each and every one of them has like their own like niches in the party. So you could mix and match and make your own kind of synergies to see like what team works great for you. I've been doing FNAF. I've been familiar with the franchise for many years. I know the lore. I watch a lot of like theory bullshit about it because I like having people talk in the background whenever I'm doing things like planning and shit. And well, I was curious. I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it. The franchise is old enough as it is. I'm getting a bit more into it because of the recent game. Might as well try out where it began. I've already done 1 and 2. I plan on going through 3, hopefully sometime this week. Not sure if I will though. And I know I've been going on too long with this.
You're
But
good.
Oh, go ahead. You're
off
good.
the top of my head, I do not think I've played anything else. I did tamper a bit with emulation, and I'm looking into doing Legacy of Kain at some point.
Ooh, nice.
That's about it. What about you, Golden?
I was
Nah,
just gonna comment on
oh.
something. Can I?
Oh,
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Golden.
yield. I'll give you the yield.
Oh, you're fine, bro. I was just gonna mention. It's funny you mentioned that. I got a notification. It was actually unrelated, but then Twitter was still open, and I checked it for 1 second. They are porting Cold Steel 3 and 4 natively to PS5.
yes, this is old news. It came
Oh.
out like earlier in the week or late last week.
Well,
It's a bundle, and it has a limited edition, which I really want, but I
You'd
there's
have to
no
get a PS5.
yeah, so that's
You'd
not
have to
worth
admit
it.
that the PS5 is worth buying.
Oh no,
Hey,
it's
why don't
not.
you get the limited edition and you ship me the game?
You want to split the price? I'll take the physical memorabilia, and you take the game
I'll take it.
because you're getting 2 games for half price.
Mm-hmm. It's not a bad deal.
Mm-hmm. You already have 1
You
and
get
2,
shit
right?
too. I have 1 for PS4, and that was actually not the limited edition, but it was the one that came with the coin.
Okay.
I don't know what version that is, and then I don't have 2. That's the only one I
Did
don't
it
have.
not bring you your CD?
CD's nuts. No.
CD
It has the physical version in it, but it also has a memorabilia coin as well.
But that's all it brought. It didn't bring the steel case. It didn't bring.
Oh, it has the steel case, yeah.
So then, yeah, that is the PS4 limited edition.
That's a limited edition.
Yeah,
Bruh.
it brings the 100 coin that is in a little plastic like thing.
Yeah, I own that.
It
You want me to bring it out?
includes I could be wrong, but I think it was a pin, a steel case, and a soundtrack CD with like 8 or 9
Yes,
songs.
I think it was everything but the pin.
Okay.
And I bought it when they did a rerun of it. 'cause
I
I'm
know
like,
I
"Oh,
know
they're
the
rerunning it.
second
I wanna
I
play
know the
this thing,
second
so."
one brought a pin, so I don't remember if the first
I
one
think it was
did.
the
That's why
second one, yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, Golden, what you been playing?
But actually, is Drew technically next? I mean, I don't mind talking. Before.
No, you can
Drew,
go.
but-
You're
Okay.
here in Chris's place. Take a seat.
Oh
okay.
shit, yeah.
Okay,
It
well,
was
I guess
supposed to be Drew, but
so
go ahead, Golden.
Chris, I'm just kidding. Okay, I know I'm kind of like relative, at least in terms of the podcast, in terms of as a new member.
Bro, you're
So I'll
fine.
go rapid fire. Like I'll start with the Metroid series as a whole. Basically the 2D lineup plus Prime. For the most part, I actually surprisingly had a lot of fun. So I'm grateful for Sofa and reaching out. Like, you should try the Metroid series. It's like, oh,
Fuck
okay,
yeah.
I can give it. I deeply love, especially with Dread, dude. But though I did give Fusion another second chance, admittedly, because my playthrough of Fusion was absolute garbage. But I can see the potential being a fun game with how non-linear it is. And even like a when you want to go really quick, like speedrun level that game, I can see it being in like maybe probably like a couple hours, like 2 hours, if you're
Most
confident enough.
Metroid
Like,
games don't last long if you speedrun it.
I can see it.
Yeah, if you know where you're
So
going, that's the thing,
so
though.
Mhm.
so yeah. I mean, and personally, my favorite out of the whole series, I would say, is Dread. How it made
Wait
it to
till
my
you play
It looks
Echoes.
sick.
Wait till you play
where
Echoes. That
where
is the
where
best
Echoes?
one.
I really want to see a remaster just to
Which
have
one's
the
Echoes?
Prime 2.
Prime 2.
Prime 2.
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
did not just say that.
What?
Ah.
Prime
Dude,
2 is
it's
the best game.
Ooh.
Prime 2 is the
I
worst
Fuck
game.
you. Prime 3 is the worst. After, well, Prime 3 is the
Yeah.
worst
I
of the
gotta
Prime, and I will die on
I'll
this hill,
hold
and I will
I'll
fucking
I
fight the retro community on this. Super
I will
Metroid is
I will
ass.
hold my judgment to see what it is. I really want to see a remaster because I want the
Prime
standard
2.
modern control
Prime
scheme.
2 is the best Prime.
Like the
Yes.
GameCube one, like the one that came after Prime 1.
Yes. It has the best atmosphere of the entire franchise. It has some of the most interesting mechanics
Mm-hmm.
out of all of the games. What I don't want to say too much because Golden and Jar aren't familiar
Yeah,
with it, but
let's not
Yeah,
spoil it for
Let's
Golden.
play it.
Yeah,
But-
especially for
I wanna
but
play
you're
it.
at least for me.
you're
Yes.
familiar with the main gimmick of Part 2, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically basically my answer is
And it
basically
sucks.
it's just Link to the Past. Metroid Prime Edition.
Okay, so since Golden knows and I guess Jar knows, you have two versions of the same world, right? And you're going through it. There is a lot in terms of puzzles that revolve both sides. There are a lot of enemies that cannot like work without things that you do not have from one side, right? There's just a lot involving that dynamic of both worlds, and the overall like setting, the tone and everything also changes with it. And I don't know, I think it's like Prime
Sorry.
1 was phenomenal, but I
Mhm.
feel like honestly Prime 2 is just a better version of Prime 1. And
Hmm.
I don't like 3 as much. I'll be honest. I do think it's like the weakest in terms of gameplay and exploration out of the 3. It's still a good game, but I don't feel like it has any reason to top 2. And again, I feel 2 is just 1 but better.
Interesting.
It's also more difficult.
and that's perfectly fine.
Mhm.
I just it's one of those games that's like you really love it or you just kind of hate. You really hate it. And
I
there's
feel
really
like
no
it's
middle ground
every
for
Prime game but
So-
the first one.
But Primary is basically virtually unanimously loved.
Yeah, Prime 1's
know,
unanimously loved.
It's all.
Yo,
I was gonna say Prime 2 is also the hardest game.
That's true. That is also true.
Yeah, that difficulty is nice.
Well, anyway.
and
sorry.
if I'm and for one more thing,
Oh, yeah.
in terms of
Golden,
games
you
I've
weren't done
been
yet.
playing, and I do again shout out to Jar. It's like, hey, let's
Oh, yeah.
make a bet.
Shout out to
Let's
Jar.
You should try this
Decent pools.
Undertale. It's like, okay, I don't know what in terms of this genre. It's like I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna hate it, bro. That game like sucked me in like by the second chapter. It's like, I basically beat it in at least the neutral ending in one stream. How the fuck did that happen? I will never understand.
And I didn't get to watch it because my
It-
reasonable
it-
accommodations kept me from doing that.
If you
and I
don't-
did
If you don't mind
and
me
I even did the
interrupting, Golden,
and I
sorry.
even did like a pacifist, like a few days later.
Oh,
It's
no
like,
spoilies. No spoilies.
I'll say as far
also
as
reach as a
know.
question.
I was gonna say that I kind of intend on going through it because Jar did give me the game a while
Yeah,
back.
so no spoilies.
So I
I will
know
say as-
I know a few things about the game, but I don't know too much. So I'm trying to not get spoiled by it. But I was curious because I know you played it, Golden Jar. I know you'll suck Sans dick. Drew, have
Hey,
you ever
Shockwave.
played Undertale or have you not?
I have never played it. It
Drew's a
looks.
pussy.
I mean, I'm kind of interested in it because, like,
Hey, Shockwave.
people are just like falling in love with that game. I'm like, this game looks weird, but I guess that's part of its charm.
Yes, sir.
So
The game is
I
weird.
mean,
The game is deceiving, but it's actually a pretty gripping emotional tale.
see, when you say
Undertale, one would
emotional
say.
tale, and I look at the like some weird ghost guy like floating, it's like I can't like connect that. But like, I mean, that's interesting.
Because
I
you
guess
haven't met the ghost yet. That's the thing.
You just
this is true.
really-
I
it's
think
really
it's the
one-
aesthetic of it doesn't allow me to take it seriously.
That's
but
the thing.
that I guess that's
Okay.
unfair to the game. So, but
No, graphics are definitely a part of how you perceive a game. I would say visually the is the most deceiving part of it because everything else about the game is fantastic. Graphically, it looks like doggy doo doo. Oh, Chris is
Right.
all right. Don't worry,
I-
Shock. He's just
yeah.
not here today.
yeah, he's good. He's
I've
busy.
Yeah.
Mhm. You're just
I
taking it
would've-
easy.
I would've tried
no
out-
Shockwave.
I
No
would've
Shockwave. I am the new Chris.
I
Yeah,
would've
Golden
tried
Turkey. Your
out.
turn to
I
Golden.
would have tried out Undertale a long ass time ago, but my issue with it wasn't so much the game itself, but just the constant having
Buzz.
people like talk about it 24/7 to the point where it's like I feel like I had consumed so much of it that it tired me, even though I didn't. And I don't know if that happens to you guys with like some types of media, shows, games, music.
Yeah,
Where
it
like
definitely
That
does.
was me with
Yeah.
That was me with whatchamacallit. That was me with Steven Universe for a long time, and then I actually checked it out and I liked it. So
Yeah, it was kind of like I want to look at it. It's kind of like same thing with the Adventure Time. Like people would
Mhm.
not shut the hell up about it. It's like okay, cool.
I
So, yeah.
cannot
just-
watch Adventure Time. I have friends who
So I just
still don't
passed
shut
on
the
it.
fuck up about it.
damn.
I feel like I've seen the show through their eyes.
Oh wait, what do you have in mind, Shock? Can you do a type of animated GIF?
That's a weird question. I don't even know what that means.
You want to put a GIF on the screen?
No, we don't have room on here at least.
It reminds me of like
Ford.
it's like
Oh, Golden.
But-
you mentioned that you had finished Metroid, that you were doing Undertale. There's another game. What was it called? I think it was Horizon. You started it recently?
I forgot the fucking damn. Yeah, I literally stream it for 2 hours. And the next thing I know, like PC release. God, son of a bitch! Stop rubbing.
Really?
Fuck.
Ah,
It's
fuck.
It's this
fuck
nice little
me.
indie game called
Another
Horizon Zero Dawn.
$70 that Sony out of my pocket.
No, don't
God-
buy it. You
stop-
already own the
so-
game. Don't buy it again.
Don't
It's
buy it
not
on
gonna be good
PC.
on
But,
You're
wait a
forbidden.
minute. But it's the complete
No, no, no,
edition.
no,
I don't
no,
I
no.
don't have the
Oh,
DLC.
no.
Unless you get $70 from the PlayStation version, then you're allowed to buy the Steam one.
Dude, that'll never happen, bro.
Don't worry,
I
Shockwave.
dude, I did it for The Last of Us like
Reach is the
you know,
fighting game, bro.
2 times.
Shock.
I know I own 3 different copies of it. Okay, I get it.
By the
No,
way,
technically 4, but the PS4 copy was free.
in a way to persuade Golden to not buy Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. I mean, Horizon Forbidden West on PC. Shut up. Drew, what have you been playing lately? Quickly answer before I can finish my sentence.
Quickly before he buys the game.
Quickly before he buys the game. What
No,
have you been
no,
playing?
no. Let him
I'm
buy the
gonna
game,
pre-order it.
please.
I'm
up,
gonna
Reach.
pre-order it right. I'm pre-ordering it right now.
Please, Golden, pre-order it right now.
Drew,
Can I,
quickly.
can I,
end
can
this.
I have, can I have a screenshot of it, please, for future reference?
Oh my God.
Bruh.
I'm basically playing catch up with all the games I've wanted to play. So I'm basically doing retrospectives of like 3 different franchises. So Resident Evil, God of War, and Spider-Man.
Mhm.
They all have new games out or are soon to be out, and I really want to play them. And a smarter person would have done these retrospects like months in advance, but I am not that person. So
Bro, you did
Yeah,
your career path. Don't worry about it,
we
bro.
all question whether or not you were smart, and this is the answer to it.
But yeah, challenge run with OGRE4. Regular run is just Spider-Man's because I've never played Miles Morales. I don't know why. It's just, something about the Miles character doesn't really click with me.
I'm sorry.
Bruh.
How
Um,
did you pronounce it the first time?
Miles
First time?
No.
The last name.
Morales.
No. The first time he said Mouse, I swear to God, I heard him say Mouses.
Moses?
The edibles are kicking in.
Yeah, they're definitely
Moses.
kicking in, brother.
No, I heard him fine the second
Yeah.
time. The first time though, it sounded like a slip of the tongue.
Nah, you're
Moses
tripping, bruh.
Morales. I feel like everyone
Oh,
heard
Shock
Morales.
is wondering if you played SC6 Reach.
C6?
SC6 Soul Calibur.
Oh, Soul Calibur. I have not played Soul
Soul-
Cal since 3 on PS2.
Well, I have
Wow.
2.
I had the option to buy 4. I didn't. Because I didn't know anyone who wanted to play online at the time that I got the 360. So, I just didn't bother with it.
Give me a minute.
I think 5 and 6 were last gen, right?
Probably.
I could be wrong. I don't
But
remember.
that that series is more or less dead, isn't it?
Not really.
The creator left the company.
I mean, they could
It just
still work without the creator.
yeah, but it
I
wasn't
just
selling well.
yeah, I just
It was
couldn't
never
really
selling well.
say if the games were good or not because I have not played after 3.
Mm.
But I remember 3 fondly, and wish I had the chance to play it at some point again, just for nostalgia's purposes.
Which version did you get on the GameCube?
What do you mean? Which version did I get on the GameCube? There's
Which
only
there's 3 versions, and they had this the exclusive character Link, Spawn, or
I had the Link
Heihachi, I think it
one.
was. Yeah, so you got Nintendo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the right answer.
I mean,
Spawn
There's
didn't
only
even
there's only one
Spawn
version
didn't even
that's
have his fucking cape, and he had like an axe. And then Heihachi, like, who cares about Heihachi?
so the GameCube was my first that gen console. Because I
Hello.
ended up getting it as a gift for Christmas one day. It was a Mario Party 7 bundle. After a while, I ended up getting that game. The second version. Oh, sorry, not the second version. The second console I got was the OG Xbox. My cousin
Or are we talking?
owned like a shit ton of games, and he was the kind of kid who would just toss it out after a while when he got tired of it. So his mom would just get it from whatever hellhole he tossed it into, and she was like, "You want it? Take it." And then PS2, which is when I played SoCal 6. I mean not 6, 3.
That's a pretty powerful game for the PS2.
Yeah. My PS2 was on fire. Yeah. But no, SoCal 3.
Man, I didn't know your PS2 was California. Funny. Anyway, I can make that joke.
That's why I didn't respond, because there's no point in responding.
Oh god, I fell off the stage.
What
Nice.
stage are you on?
Sky Chase. I never
Oh,
happened to me.
yep, that happens a lot.
Ever.
That happens a lot.
Ever. No, actually, it never happened to me until now. Holy shit.
Cheers.
And I wasn't even supersonic.
Well, does that cover most of the cost stuff today?
I was saying so.
Methinks. Unless you had something else to add.
I feel like
No.
we should be good. And after an
Streets?
extra half hour, yay.
To be fair, we just put the segment in a different spot. Not like it.
I guess.
Love you,
you
Sony.
could
I
say
guess
that.
another.
Go ahead, Golden. Buy your
Hey, hey, at least
Horizon
objectively, it's
for
better
fun.
than buying The Last of Us Part 1.
No,
Okay?
no, it's almost on par.
Oh, come on, bro.
Because you already own it, you just bought it, and
So,
you opened it,
Golden,
and you started playing it, and you're like, you're gonna play another system.
Do you intend on buying the Last of Us 2 remaster whenever they announce it?
Hey, no, the bet was
they just give
I
it.
That's a
could've
yes.
swore-
They just
I
give
could've swore
it
the bet
better,
was whenever
better
it was
textures.
announced. If
He
I
didn't
remember,
say
and
no
I still
immediately.
remember, I still fucking remember. If that announces, you give me the game. I swear to Christ, I remember that conversation. Reach. Whenever that comes out on Steam, I remember that
I'm
conversation.
not gifting it to you because I'm not wasting my money on Last of Us. That is a
I
shit
remember-
decision from anyone.
I mean, to be fair, at least from you, it would be a waste of $70.
A waste
even
of
for
70
yourself.
bucks and an insult to both me and my integrity. You catch me
even then,
dead
I'm probably
before
gonna
paying
still
70 for
buy
that
it,
shit.
even though I kind of semi hate it.
I mean, you do you, man. That's a waste of your money.
What do you mean
Exactly.
semi hate it? Which one? Last of
It's
Us
my
2?
first Last but 2. Okay, it's
Hmm.
the first playthrough. That's it. It's just my first playthrough that made me
Was
hate
it bad?
No, it was still a good game. It's just the first playthrough that it just makes me kind of hate it for the wrong reasons.
The issue that a lot
I
of
think
people
Drew
have
can
with
clar-
Last
can
of Us
clarif- can
2 are
clarify.
two things. The structure of the story. It's not that what happened was bad, it's just the way that they like showed it and the order that they went with.
Yeah.
That portrays certain characters in a certain way throughout the entirety of the story when it's not really the case, right? And the other issue that people had were there were two more. Abby, which was a very big topic for debate for a lot of people, which is
For
one of the
really dumb
characters.
reasons.
And
hell, I don't even.
and that one scene where the Neil Druckmann self-insert fucked her.
Excuse me?
I think that's
Okay,
kind of a
wow,
half
alright.
joke, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The character is a Neil Druckmann self-insert, so yeah.
Look again. I think Drew can vouch for me. I don't as a game itself. It's not a bad game at all. It's just.
I mean, you
if
can't
anything,
really fuck
I
up
can
the Last of Us 1 formula, to be fair.
again, if in terms of raw gameplay, I think it's better than one. I and that's a good starting point, for a sequel. Like you said, it's just how I mean, hell, if they even kept the same plot, but how maybe how, in terms of events be different in terms of the timeline, maybe it can be objectively better. It's just how it was structured was supposed to be, if that makes sense.
I guess.
The story has potential to be better than the first, but
Oh, are you guys ready for Streets, by the way?
the way that it was told was very sloppily. That's why I have hope for the TV show. I feel like the TV show will rectify these issues and make it a more cohesive story as intended. So
And I'll definitely give it a watch because I did watch the HBO series.
yeah, it's really good.
It's
really good.
Really, and for what it is, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
I will not deny that.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, can I go up here? Oh, I can. Secret break.
Honestly, the show was so good that I hope they're making a part 3.
Oh, part 3s are in the
Let's
works
be
somewhere.
honest.
Somewhere.
That is their current cash cow. There's no way they're not at least working on some level of concept for part 3.
And if anything, to be honest with you, Last of Us Part 2 ended more of a cliffhanger than 1. To be
Yeah.
Wait, Last of Us Part 2 has
1 was
what?
a pretty solved game, if I recall correctly.
It could have been that one-time game, and just, and just kind of left it at that.
Oh yeah, no, but the story was really good. So here we are. Well,
When do you guys think that Naughty
every time I
Dog?
log...
When do you guys think that Naughty Dog is gonna do something besides Last of Us? Because
they actually might be doing that right now.
What are they doing?
what is the rumor?
We don't know.
What is the rumor?
I mean, it's like they're working on the Last of Us multiplayer. That could be tied to like a part 3, or I don't know if they sell a Last of Us
Die?
Why?
Because I saw a few notifications that I was trying to reattempt connection.
Oh fuck!
Did your stream die? Is that what you said?
I think it might actually still be up, but I feel like it was
It's
struggling
still
for
up.
a bit.
It's
Oh
still up.
shit! Well, I got wrecked on my first attempt on of Street Fighter today.
Nice.
I know, right?
I don't know.
I'll give him another shot.
Where was I? Naughty Dog has other IPs that they could try working on.
They're not doing Jack and Daxter.
I wish they did. Not gonna lie.
They're not,
I
though.
really wish they
Even
did.
They're too big
never-
now. They're
They-
way too big.
Even for me who
But-
never
but
played
you see,
Jak
that's
and
the thing.
Daxter, I
They,
wanna see
they're
it.
Oh,
they're
shit.
they're as big enough a company where I feel
Hey,
like
Lemon.
they don't need to have like
I'm
that,
gonna get perfected.
that
Jesus Christ.
giant squad working
Oh,
on
Lord,
it.
I need to do
They
something
just
that's not
need
acting.
like a B team, right? To work on, let's say
I do like that perfect
theoretically,
victory screen though.
like a Jack 4 or a reboot or some shit, right?
Do you want a B team to work on that though?
If it's
You
a
don't discount B
remake,
teams. Sometimes they do
if
some
it's
good shit.
it's a remake or something like that, I feel fine with it. Yeah.
Well, but you want to.
Oh yeah, you can join in
Jack
Streets
4.
Lemon.
I'm sorry, what?
Give me a
Jack
minute
4.
and I'll,
You want to? That you're talking about a sequel, not a remake.
No, I'm saying that you could have a B team working on anything regarding the property,
oh shit.
right?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It
at this
could
character.
be a remake / reboot. It could be, just getting or they could work on a new game, but
Give me a minute.
I
and
feel
I'll
like I
get in
would
the
want a
lobby.
whole team on that. Right? I feel like I would want more than just a B team, even if they do think they're capable.
Why do they think I want to go to Europe? Hold on a minute.
You're asking the wrong person here.
I know, right?
But
minute.
they can do something. They can make a new IP. They could work on I don't know if they want to do Uncharted
Okay, I'm
again, because that's
unwired.
kind of already a solved like franchise. Because wasn't Ford like the last game technically, and then Lost Legacy was his daughter.
No, Lost
shit.
Legacy was Chloe. Was it a character that was into?
No, it was some shit
By
like
the way,
that.
wrong
yeah.
server, Lemon. This is
But-
not where I'm staying.
They did leave the door open that they could, do new adventures
Oh,
after 4.
okay, so then you see
So.
they could go back to Uncharted, but I don't know. They've been focusing a bit too much on Last of Us lately.
That's true, but I mean,
To be
I
fair,
guess
yeah.
it's out of it might be out of their control. Like it's so popular. Like we should. I feel like they're not going to do one because it's popular. I feel like they're going to do one if they have a good story. So, but we'll have to see.
By the way, guys, I am on Streets and I'm in server 66. If you guys want to join,
Okie dokie.
Okay.
just I
And
didn't want to interrupt the
as I
Last of
just
Us
finished with
conversation.
Sonic 2. Yes, I use save saves for Chaos Emeralds, but for me, I just no one now is like no wonder why they're.
Oh, looks like there's another group in here. Actually,
I
that's
mean,
funny.
hell, I will
There's a-
have to give even with Sofa. I'm sorry, even with Sofa, it would be bullshit.
for which one?
Sonic 2 is with the special stages.
Bruh, they're
Without
not that
save-
hard.
But save
They're
state,
not that hard.
even
They're
without
not that
save
hard.
states,
Mm-mm.
bro.
They're not
I
that
think it's
hard.
one of those games like you gotta remember like where to even get the ring, but even then it's kind of like a
Oh yeah,
crapshoot.
you got to remember, but they give you so many chances to play these. Is the thing.
Granted,
Hey, Reach.
you can get so many checkpoints, yes, but still.
Reach, you want to